Ladies and gentlemen, to Disney Dungeons and Dragons.
We play Disney Dungeons and Dragons!
I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmid, and with me as always are the wonderful Problem Children. Say hello, everybody.
Yeah!
Oh man, what happened last time? Finding your way to the 5th layer of Tartarus.
Problem Children, we didn't really have that much trouble when we were put on trial.
Oh. Well,
For being Problem Children, escaping the courtrooms,
Keep
finding your
balanced out
way
our
to the 5th
problems.
layer, realizing that you guys were not alone here. That a giant, frosty-haired, demonic creature, many sizes too big to be perfectly honest, was watching you. Who says his name is Abe, and you all have started making realizations that this place is not great to be around, especially when it comes to memories and minds. As Mr. Incredible, you had a bit of a one-on-one with Ares, who not only clued you into the dangers here, but again, through this very fervent question, also clued you into the fact that this may be the one place, because this is the resting home of the island of death, Isla de Muerta, of where this curse came from. You could, it's your decision, he really put it into your hands, and when conferring with the party, you all were able to really start figuring out, like, well, maybe it's a good thing to take care of this before it becomes an issue later on. Yeah, it might not, but if it does, that also sounds bad. As well as Jim, and I would also say Thumbelina, you guys have started honestly connecting with Hook. Starting to see a lot of the pain he's working through. Again, as a lot of these cats are out of the bag, Jim dealing with your father, Thumbelina, this once enemy of your nation, and realizing that this dude just was crazy. He is just now starting to get that mental help to be, well, who knows when he'll be.
Yeah, season 1 Hook was
Season 1 Hook. A character.
Yep.
Oh,
I missed season 1, but after that he was a character still.
He's been around.
He's been around for a while.
August, I just sent you a question.
Yes. Here's what I will say. If you have any spells, give me an Arcana check. Sorry, I should have said that before. Well, I think you were going to do that anyway. But yes, that was something to do. So, as we left this session, the idea of splitting...
20.
Alright, we'll get to that in a
It's
second.
gonna be that kind of night.
That's a good note to start off on.
Good start. Good note. Good note. Good note. Here's what I will say. Jasmine, you have taken the reins on the carpet. Mr. Incredible with, and Morph and Thumbelina, you guys being smaller creatures on, to go head off to this island. You know, carpet moves very fast. The idea of we can go fast, get this taken care of, before finding Abe once more and seeing what's going on. Behind, though, or I shouldn't say left behind, Morph, you had cast once again your tower to then have a safe haven for Kronk and Jim and Hook to be able to stay behind as kind of that reserve just in case, you know, backup.
I'm glad that it was me.
Because one of the last things we ended with, you guys, Kronk and Jim, saw moving through this river out into the sea, the large creature, almost like half submerged, kind of moving through the water towards where your friends had just left.
Well, crap.
Also, an important note, Mr. Incredible, you have the compass currently because that was just to help you find the island again as you guys flew. But you also have this thing we're gonna cut to in a second.
Oh gosh.
Mr. Incredible, as you are checking out your diamond from snow, you have already made this check. Right now, what it looks like, this is a beautiful, like, clean-cut diamond with the light refracting in, like, the most perfect ways to make those little prisms. There's really no, again, direct sun or sunlight here, but there's still enough ambient light from the ice flow, the clouds. Looking at this diamond in your hands, this diamond seems to radiate arcane energy. This is not your traditional sense of like a gemstone, which you've seen before, and actually I will say a couple of you guys have had and currently have like, these like
Well,
these spells.
There's a plastic
if
one
you
in
want,
here.
throw it. Yeah, we'll just use plastic.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Everything's fine.
That looks amazing. What is that?
It smells
Here's
really
It's
what
cake. It's
I will
like a
say.
spice cake, but we mixed in some chocolate chips.
Mr. Incredible, this diamond seems a tad strange in the sense of it almost looks like it has layers.
ogres.
It took me way too long to get that.
Onions.
Gosh,
Um,
We've been watching
Oh,
Shrek.
sorry,
can
I
you
didn't.
tell?
I didn't see your text.
You're good. Yeah, well, and I knew you were fixing it too, so if you just want to send it to me,
Yeah.
I'll throw it in.
Same hit points, same base stats and everything.
Cool. Just, it's more of the spell stuff. Alright. Mr. Incredible, flying through the ice and snow, the diamond seems to reflect in, and upon this closer magical investigation, it almost looks like there are other diamonds, right? Like what normally we would assume, like the reflection of light and mirrors, you know, that physics to make it look beautiful as most gems do. This gem actually seems to maybe hold other gems inside, more stacked upon each other. Without use of spells like identifier things, it's going to be harder to figure out what maybe exactly is going on with it. But that is an insanely good start, as this gem seems to be like a powerfully and monetarily worth item to hold.
Random question, if I can ask, not just as a player.
Just-
Are all diamonds like that, or is it just this diamond?
No, this is just this
Okay.
diamond. Most diamonds, of course, when used, do crumble away. Their arcane energy literally folds in on itself due to their worth, the magic that's held in a gem to be used. And so this gem seems to have a layering to it, Mr. Incredible, that could mean a lot of things. It could mean multiple uses, or it could just mean like maybe it amplifies the power. So there's still stuff to be found upon it, but it's that this is definitely cooler than just a gemstone that was given.
I think Morph is identified, by the way.
Yeah.
Morph doesn't have identify.
I do too.
I do.
Jim has identified too. Everyone's got identify.
Nope.
Awesome.
I don't.
As you guys are flying, go ahead, Jasmine and Mr. Incredible. Would you both give me quick investigation or survival checks? It's using the compass is what really allows us is to start figuring out like, okay, we are heading off, but are we going the right way?
13 survival.
13 survival.
Did you say I get to do it too?
But they're on.
No, this is
Okay,
so
that's fine.
more for the you guys are passengers right now. This
Yeah.
is kind of like
That's
you
totally
at the
fine. I was
reins,
just
you
making
with the compass, figure out like, okay, are we doing? So what'd you get,
They
Mr.
have
Incredible?
backseat drive.
6. Excellent. Jasmine?
The 13 survival.
Yeah.
They can't
Um,
backseat drive.
No.
We can't help.
I will actually do this. This is something I'm going to start incorporating because I really like this rule.
Okay.
If you'd like to help, Morph, first please give me a survival check of your own. I have a DC set. If you get high enough, you can give the advantage. If you don't do well enough, it will offer disadvantage then. to
Oh,
Jasmine.
shoot, flipping right there.
Because just helping, I think, is going to start requiring, if you help and you roll enough and you're
Yep,
proficient in
yep,
your help,
yep.
yeah, it's going to offer
that was
advantage.
almost a nat
Sam.
20. Instead, it is a 9.
Jasmine, please
I
now
am
roll with disadvantage your survival check. As
I
Morph is
rolled
going to
under my
backseat
original.
drive, and guess what?
I rolled
Backseat
the
flying
exact same I
isn't
rolled the first
always
time.
Oh, my
great.
goodness.
So still a 13.
No, that's a fair rule. I don't mind
I
that.
think it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's something I've seen another DM use. I've heard about.
It just sucked because I was almost a nat 20. I landed on a
Yeah.
knee.
And it's working, so that way it's like you could offer help. I'm not gonna be like it takes an action. It's still like a free thing, out of combat. But not every help is
Yeah.
helpful.
No, yeah.
This might be metagaming, and you can tell me if it is. Can I be keeping watch? Because we do know about the one dude, but I'm curious to see if there's anything else that's living on this islet layer of tourists.
Yeah.
So I
It's
mean,
better
I'll
than
keep
the
out
last
just to watch for what's going on. You're smirking because you know what I'm trying to do.
I
But
know.
like
yeah.
at the same time, as a character, Thumbelina would be be like looking around, trying to see if there's anything
If
else.
they're working on flying, if Morph's also trying to pitch in and help, it's very natural to be looking around. Go ahead and give me a perception or investigation, I'd say. Perception. Just in that, like, let's make sure we're not about to be jumped by anything.
I'm trying not to metagame here, but at the same time, maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little.
16 plus 9.
Mhm.
So 25.
25. As you're flying, what I will say is this. Jasmine, you are flying the carpet, Mr. Incredible, trying to hold the compass, and it's hard because, again, as you're flying, even the compass seems to kind of like shift, right?
Whoa, who gave her the compass?
No. Or Jasmine's flying. Incredible's holding the compass. It's that though he's holding the compass up because again, Jasmine's the one with the reins of carpet to like move.
I don't remember giving you the compass.
That was part of the conversation of we need the compass to find the
To find the island. Because you guys then can know we can just follow where they went, but they're gonna need it because you don't want to like lose track. What I will say is this, because again, the compass does always have that natural, like every so often it might kind of twitch around a little. In flying though, not much seems to happen. It's the constant snow and sleet and fog and haze going through this very clouded terrain.
Fun.
In flying though, you don't think you're doing a bad job. The compass isn't making any big turns. You're staying mainly on course. With that though, we are going to cut to Kronk and Jim. You guys have just seen this creature pass by into the water. Hook's there as well, just like, what should we do?
He just passed by?
Like literally like maybe a minute ago, because it's that like you watch, moves through, and it's that turn and go, oh?
Well, I don't know. Like, do we want to stop him? Like, we obviously don't want him to get to where they're going.
I had thought earlier that I could pray to Demeter and try and turn him into a giant pile of oatmeal.
I love it.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
It's worth a shot. If you want to take some time, do a quick prayer. Give me a religion check.
Why not?
Yeah.
Because that's freaking terrifying. He's huge.
Oh yeah, this is a giant creature.
And if
Can you
you turned it
imagine how big
into
the
a
oatmeal
giant
would
pile
be?
of oatmeal,
He's
that
in
would
the
be
water.
tasty.
Oh, ew.
Dissolves.
Oh, that'd be nasty.
17. And then what am I adding to that?
Your religion.
Religion. So that's gonna be a pretty good roll
Really good
already.
roll.
A 16.
Oh right.
Religion is intelligence based.
Yeah. And Kronk,
I know.
you're
I
not
don't think
dumb,
we
but
should
it's
do
always
it.
that like stuff doesn't always just like click at
They
first.
don't have a whole ton of common sense.
Kronk, as you are praying,
Actually, that is very true.
you're not getting much out of it. It could be that being in Tartarus of like, wow, we're really far, planar wise, dimensionally from like the gods in the mortal plane anyway. But you definitely get that feeling of, well, that's not a great thing, but I don't think
Okay.
I'm gonna get like a ton of help right now.
So when it passes, I want to try to slow him down. So I'd like to try to cast Hold Person.
Sure, definitely. We will go ahead. So, yeah, let's see his check he's got to make. Choose a humanoid you can see in range. I guess he's humanoid enough just to make that wisdom save. Okay. Does he have? Yes, he does. So. He is definitely gonna beat that DC.
Dang it. DC 19. What do you roll?
Specifically, he got a 32.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Only a 32. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Jim,
that could work.
the spell kind of glances and dissipates out into the snow as he passes. And humanoids cast yes. You see, Hook's looking at you guys just like, do you guys have a boat or a sled? Do we swim? Do we?
I don't think touching the water is a good idea.
Yeah, no, that's why I offered
Somebody
a
have
boat
this
at first.
I used to have a board.
Yes, I remember
Oh,
that. Something.
poor
It was one of those.
Yeah,
Glider
it was,
things.
It was great.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was one of the most amazing things I ever.
Little dangerous, but they're helpful. The pointed look.
So it doesn't matter, like.
But
I don't. We have a palanquin.
I know. If I pull out my squirrel and they hop in the palanquin, can I run on the water?
This
If
is-
you can, I'm gonna be annoyed
I-
because only monks can do that.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm being silly.
I don't think,
Are there like little
unfortunately.
ice floes that he could hop on though? Like
Oh,
stepping
that's
stones?
really
It's the idea, like, maybe you could try
Did
ice.
we not want to touch the water though? Wasn't that part of
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
it's-
as long as you don't fall in.
like if you're running on it, sandals are one thing. Well, and right now you guys have all winter geared up, so you're all in like boots.
Yeah. And I can only choose from wizard spells, so
Yeah.
like I don't have.
A ton of stuff.
I have
I
levitate.
have literally anything that would be helpful.
I'm seeing right now because right now your speed cronk would be 180 feet of yours, or excuse me, 120 feet to just like run.
Try to
It's the
cast
scroll
banishment
giving you
on him.
What does that do?
banishment.
I don't remember.
Send something back to its plane of existence. In the sense of
But if they're on the plane of existence they're
That-
from, they disappear for like 10 minutes.
for like it's not a
Wow.
ton of time. It's just that like it can stop them for a second.
Okay.
Hook's gonna offer just this to be like, is your palanquin waterproof?
Is it DM?
I don't know.
Is
I've
Hook-
never tried that.
Could we make it waterproof?
Could
I
we?
would suspect.
DM?
Hook's gonna pull out a
Could
ton of just like
Saran wrap.
cloth, saran
Yes.
duct tape. Well, basically, from what Morph was able to create, just like of like cloth supplies, be like, I have no better idea, but I've got my rations. We could try to like make a vessel enough.
Wait. I'm looking up one of her spells. Okay, so she does have Find Steed.
Yeah.
Summon a spirit that assumes a form of a usually intelligent, strong, and loyal steed,
So squirrel.
creating a long-lasting bond with it. Appearing in an occupied space, the steed takes on a form that you choose. A warhorse, pony, a camel, an elk, or a mastiff, your DM might allow other animals to be summoned as steeds. So, like,
Summon a whale.
could we get something else?
Summons
get-
something amphibious. I guess could be a good word. Something that could
Yeah.
maybe.
Giant crocodile.
Or giant
That
critter?
would just be mean.
Yes, do a giant crocodile.
That would be so
We've met
Oh,
that.
Wait a
you
second,
don't
wait
want
a
a
second.
reptile because it's cold water. You do not want a reptile because it's cold water. It will stall.
It's magical.
What it meant.
Bear in mind,
That's
Croc
a-
knows
Oh,
nothing
I
about why this would be a problem.
We could get a giant sea
Because
turtle.
Captain Hook.
Ooh.
You
We've
could do.
also
Yeah, there's sea
met
turtles.
the crocodile
I will say
in
this,
the
Kronk.
past.
That's why we're like. if
What
we
would
summon a
happen
giant
is you would
crocodile,
have
we're
to
just gonna make it-
Dissipate your squirrel, so then it's like a steed of like an actual steed. So it might not be something you can then like use in the like I'll carry you and we run together. This is going to be an actual steed. What would you want to try to summon?
A turtle doesn't sound half bad. Because I think there'd be enough room to carry all of us.
And it-
A really big turtle.
Like
A
really,
big-
really.
A Galapagos tortoise.
Well, no. Have you seen how big sea turtles can get? It's insane.
Yeah, because they live for like ever and just keep
Yeah,
growing.
can we get like a giant leatherback?
Yeah, I'll make a roll for it. Okay.
He rolls an at one and you get the little baby sea turtle from Finding Nemo.
Squirt.
Yeah.
What's that, dude?
No hurling on the shell, dude.
Let's see.
Just got it waxed.
Divergent speed. Okay. You take so it's a 10-minute spell, right? You start assuming that like praying position to Demeter, summoning forth a creature.
Roger, don't let me down.
please. After a moment you hear and coming out of the water, about 8-foot diameter shell, is this giant snapping turtle.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll say. You could all get on its back. It only has a swim speed of about 40 feet.
Wait, seriously?
It's actually,
What is the movement of the big dude?
you're not sure.
But could we theoretically, with the turtle dashing, keep up with it?
If the turtle's dashing, going like 80 feet, I would say I would subtract 10 feet of just, there's 3 of you, because the turtle would be in the water. You're all on the shell, so it doesn't sink or do anything. So like still going 70 feet around, that's not bad. Like that's still pretty fast. I would say you could assume you would still be behind this large creature, Abe, but like not by a ton.
Wait. So
Shenanigan.
Kronk is very, very strong.
Kronk is very, very strong.
Very strong.
Kronk,
Kronk is strong.
yeah, Kronk, you're strong. You work out,
No,
right?
Kronk is strong. Anyways, I have levitate. So basically, I cause a creature and an object I choose within range to rise up vertically up to 20 feet. Okay. So could I theoretically make the turtle levitate and then Kronk could like throw us on the turtle like super
throw me.
hard and just like fly for the duration of levitate towards the creature.
That's actually a really great idea.
You
I'm
want
thinking of that.
That's how you turn
that
levitate
thing
into the
that
fly
you do
spell.
in
Frisbee.
Yeah.
you're
where you
trying to
make this like
frisbee a turtle.
Yeah.
Or at least like make it levitate and then Kronk just like does a really big like push off of something.
Yeah, like a
Curling
sled
air
when you're
with a
sledding,
turtle.
curling. Kronk, here's what you can do.
Okay.
You're gonna give me a athletics check.
Okay.
Something you should be good in.
Could Jim and Hook helping give advantage?
If you guys get high enough, if
Yep, you
Hook
gotta
will,
roll well
Hook
to
will
help.
roll. Oh, you were in the bathroom.
Explaining this new rule.
Oh, no.
It's the idea of to give advantage. You also will then make a type of it. There's different DC set, but it's like you will also make an athletics Hook as well. To then, if you guys get high enough, it will then give the advantage immediately. So Hook's gonna try first. Just checking out what his
Oh, that's an
strength is.
18.
Cool. Hook did awful. Wait. Yeah, it's still not great. I will say though, with your 18, cool. Kronk, you can make this with advantage because you and Hook will be like laying down flat,
What was that? Okay.
and it's the idea of, let's make the roll. I'll tell you what happens.
So that's a 26.
26. Beats a 25. You couldn't just like naturally just. You, Jim, you grab on one side, Hook on the other. There's that perfect middle section. Kronk, you take that like 100-foot running stance, book it through the snow, hopping onto the turtle with that push off
Snow
shove,
ramp.
using like your speed combining in with your steed, as you guys off into the darkness and
That is
snow.
amazing.
The best thing I've ever
So
done.
we are flying for up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes, just straight after this creature. It's pretty good. After of course, it's then like when this spell ends, you can just like go
Yeah.
and just swim as normal. That's going to cut down a lot of time. Indeed.
Good job, you guys.
Well done. Well done. Here's what I will say now. We are going to cut. Our first team
First, like,
will
5
be
minutes of session,
arriving.
already starting the shenanigans.
Did I rolled a
I've
perception?
unlocked
Did
more
anything
wizard
come of it?
spells.
I will get to that in a
Okay, I
second.
just wanted to
You're
make sure.
yes, it's a full perception of the entire journey too.
Yeah. Okay, I just
Um,
wanted to make sure that wasn't for me.
Yes. Our gang. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you guys. We're gonna put you in there. You guys see coming up before you is a large island.
And if you look behind you, you see a turtle.
Uh,
The shooting
I'm
star.
surprised you didn't just try to message to let us know he was coming.
We're out of
message
range.
has that range.
Oh.
You need stuff like sending, which has
Yeah, we are
basically.
way out of range
I
for
didn't know it
message.
had
Yeah.
a range.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes
Unfortunately,
sense.
it does.
Coming up, jagged black peaks topped with ice and snow of a island that, again, the way icicle and formation has formed makes it look like this island is not always naturally there. It has been placed into this area as it can move. Arriving, you see water and iceberg crash in thunderous noise against the rocks, but with carpet able to fly in up and over looking around, you are able to spot a small cave. Something that looks like it will lead you through to interior of the island.
Nice.
As you are approaching Thumbelina, you look behind one last time and see something has been making large waves. The V-shaped push of water and ice moving outward. Something that looks not too far behind you.
Can I estimate a distance? Like how many feet would you say?
Estimating something that could be here within a minute or less.
Okay.
It's like, to be honest, like maybe 500 feet away. And on your perception, because you got a crazy high perception too, further beyond,
Do I see that turtle?
you see no longer spinning through though. Unfortunately, the turtle had since descended gently back into the water. Swimming though pretty fast. You
Soon
see,
as we're in rage, it's coming us.
go. But you do see though Thumbelina way off, almost out of distance, but again just enough. What would be then like maybe another half a minute behind your party, because you see again hands being waved, messaging, spells trying to send minor cantrips and stuff, but just to get attention of like
I have
Can
no
imagine him being like,
sophistication.
still no signal.
smells.
Still no signal.
Because message actually it has that range of 120 feet. So like Jim, it's like you can just now see the island, like it's starting to grow bigger and bigger. And like you saw like a shape descending from the clouds into it, but again, this thing that while you guys have almost caught up but not completely, is still ahead of you, pushing through the water fast. As you guys are making to the cave entrance, Thumbelina, you see this. That's your information to give or withhold if you want.
Why would I withhold that?
Yes.
So
I'll just let
I'm
us-
gonna relay that to my party and be like, hey, we're gonna have company in about a minute and a half.
How
Cool.
close are we to the island?
You guys are at the island.
Oh.
You four are at the island. You guys are about a minute and a half away. This creature's about 30 seconds in front of you.
Can I stay? So I'm assuming we're getting off on the island.
I
Am
think we
assuming
might want
correctly,
to
or we can
yes,
stay
it's-
hovering?
resolve this.
I don't
There's
think we wanna.
Step foot on the island yet?
the island. There is a cave in front of you that looks like the water is about like 30 feet away from the cave, but the cave like
Okay.
goes upward, if that makes
Hey guys,
sense.
could this be his cave? Because we never went towards his cave. We let him go on ahead. Is this his cave? Guys,
But-
this might be his home. Let's not go inside
But
the
we
cave.
have the compass.
I
Yeah, this is
still...
all-
Where's the
Also the-
compass facing? Yeah.
Compass is facing right into the cave.
I
So
think that
we
maybe
know
we
it's
want
the-
to resolve this.
It was
now.
Isla de Muerta, however you say
You know what?
it.
I'll
Isla
go
de
ahead
Muerta.
Isla de
and
Muerta.
fight big furry dude while you guys keep going. Like, I'll help the few who are still here.
I mean, because we could probably start on him.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, if you guys want to like stay at the entrance and like do stuff before you
So
go
we
in.
can technically fly and not land on the island.
Yeah, or you could just send Mr. Incredible ahead.
Yeah. So we might want to send
So
him
we
with
wanna
someone just
see-
in case.
We would probably want to send him on a carpet too.
Yeah.
End of the conversation. We
So-
don't want to set foot on the island yet.
Jasmine, do you and Mr. Incredible want to go ahead?
Oh, that's right. You two can fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Man, I wish I could fly.
That works.
Your earrings look really cool, buddy.
Thank you. I like that.
I mean, do you guys like that plan? You can say no.
I mean, I'm just surprised by how anxious you guys are to engage this thing.
Yeah.
But you
That's what I was thinking too.
If I'm being perfectly
I
honest.
just want to be ready.
I think there needs to be an
Because
understanding that if he's coming
looks
towards
scared.
us, he's probably thinking we're pirates. And we saw what happened last time.
so you want to fight him versus
Although
we can just
didn't
keep
We
Mr.
running
could
away.
just lead him in circles
Yeah, we could-
around.
Yeah,
the
hold
Yeah,
on.
but didn't Mr. Incredible have some kind of like way of working with him? Like,
Okay, I don't want to stop. I want to go
Yeah.
do what Bob needs done, and if
Yep.
he catches up to us, then we'll worry about it. Like
Yeah, but
we've
let's-
got quite the head start.
We
You
don't
guys
want to be
keep going.
cornered.
You guys keep
That's
going.
the thing.
Like,
So-
you guys just keep going.
do we storm
And-
then?
So
Yes.
Thumbelina and
I
Morph,
feel
you
like-
guys could
I
stop
feel
and
like you could,
try to hold
you
off.
two being powerful with
I mean,
spellcasters.
They
could
can
help.
fly away if
enough.
they get in too much trouble.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to engage him unless he starts to engage us. So I
I
just
kind of want
want
to see if I
ready.
can charm him.
Did he say that you guys were pirates?
No.
No,
Not
and
that
I
you
have
know.
been considered absolved of all piracy, so
There you go.
Did they do that to me too? I don't remember.
Yes.
I think you were considered adventuring. Because
I was a
here.
gem.
Yeah.
Apparently what I was doing was considered piracy, except it was Silver's fault, because that made sense.
Because you were pirating with Silver before you met Jim. And it's only Jim's
true.
pirating that was adventuring.
Yeah. Because Silver was actually a pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was. Silver is a pirate.
Well,
Now he's part of an adventuring crew.
Well,
He's
technically.
a full pirate.
All right.
Yeah, but he is
so
currently employed as an
here's what I will say.
adventurer.
If that is the goal, like you guys want to stay behind, you guys want to go into the cave, we will now officially
Split the
roll
party.
initiative.
oh,
Third time.
awesome.
Oh, yeah, the party's
Everyone?
three.
Yes, everyone, because you guys are close enough that the initiative will roll. Because in theory, there's stuff you could try to do.
Okay,
Um,
I've only rolled 3 times this game, and all 3 of them have been a 9.
interesting.
So I'm gonna not use this die anymore.
It's not the- that's not the bad one, right?
Nine.
No,
Uh,
it's the orange one.
But that's still a 19 though for Jasmine,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, Jasmine, you're so
for
cool.
The alert feed is the best thing ever.
14 for Thumbelina.
It's pretty friggin' awesome.
15
Especially
for
for
Jim.
one of your
15
type of
for
characters.
Jim.
Like, oh, it's just
Uh,
If you get
20
20 for
dirty
Morph.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty
I wish
20.
it had
7 for Kronk. And Mr. Incredible.
17.
17. Hook, oh, that's pretty bad. Hook will probably be going last with that roll. And, oh gosh, yep, the creature Abe is going first with that.
What level am I supposed to be?
Jim, currently you are supposed to be a level 15. Or, excuse me,
No.
that's your armor class. 17.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Same with Morph, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Jim and Morph are both 17 right now. Jasmine and Kronk are 16. The initiative tracker is currently then correct. So Morph, you will be on deck. First is Abe. As you guys see, you guys are right outside the opening of this cavern, shall I say. Morph and Thumbelina, as you guys watch, approaching out of the water is this large snowy creature. Eyes are black. Pitch black over.
Does this look similar to what was going on with Mr. Incredible?
With,
Not
No.
Mr. Incredible, while his eyes were black, again, his body and movement, this thing seems like very fluid in its motion.
I see.
I will now move the thing over. You guys are at the entrance to the cave. Approaching out, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Welcome to the
also
Himalayas!
counts as a humanoid. Oh, he's so big.
This giant creature
Gargantuan.
approaches out
I thought he
of
was still like
the
a full
water.
minute away.
This is after a minute. Is like a minute. So
Oh.
you guys are like 30
So,
seconds behind.
could
You
you
guys
guys-
have
I
taken the
would
minute
have-
to go inside the cave.
August, I misunderstood. I thought that it was starting from him being a minute away. Could I cast something before he gets here?
What would you have tried to cast?
Invulnerability.
I mean, if she has a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because invulnerability will. Yeah, I will totally
Thank
allow
you.
that.
Because I was like, wait.
Action. It's concentration. So that's what you're concentrating on. You are immune to all damage
What?
until the spell ends. That's Morph's 9th level. Pretty good.
Okay, now just annoy.
Nah, just
Make yourself
Yeah.
look like a pirate and annoy.
Here's
I
what
mean,
I will say.
honestly,
Abe walks up and sees you both at the entrance.
Yar.
That is going to be his. Sorry, his actions.
Yeah.
Yo ho, a pirate's life for me.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Morph.
Mm-hmm.
You see, Abe looks at you both. Just move.
Hey, big guy, Abe. So I would love to move, but you know what? And I'm going to turn into a tiny, like the most piratey silver that I can. Like,
Okay.
And I don't think I have anything to make myself look bigger.
If you were to
No.
cast enlarge on Morph, could she then turn into like full-size replicas of people?
Possibly.
I
Yeah.
totally could.
Like
Possibly.
polymorph?
It
No,
would
no,
last for
enlarge.
just like
Yeah.
enlarge, yeah.
That-
Possibly, yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
funny.
it's more
So you turn into a tiny little silver, just in that.
I'm just like, sorry, dude. I did hear something about pirates. This is a great tourist destination for pirates, right?
Pirates.
Oh shoot!
He is going to grab you. Please make me a
Why
wisdom
is your
saving
plan to
throw.
provoke him?
Because he wanted to move.
Because we gotta buy you guys time to do
Okay,
what you
that's
need
not
to
bad.
do.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad, right? Please, please don't be bad.
Please don't be bad.
Trying to get him
Ha!
to
That is
up to
good.
an
23. What?
That
No!
look!
Oh no!
That look of
That
no.
pity
Morph.
just.
You feel hand. Your body stops, slowly morphs back to this pink state.
Oh no, that's odd.
You are now stunned
What?
for a minute.
What?
What?
You cannot move, you cannot speak, you will fail strength and dex saves automatically.
Okay.
Morph, you feel memory fade from you.
Oh no, what memory?
You feel traveling the court, being in the layer of Dis, Wonderland. Morph, the last thing you remember is 1 year ago.
This-
Being on the ship with Jim before you even went for the diamond.
Wow.
Before I even went for the diamond, so
In the
This
pirate one shot. This is before
This
the
is
pirate one
this
shot.
is
Okay.
a year's worth of memories are now
but I
gone.
do still know who Thumbelina
You
is.
know who Thumbelina is. You've been friends with Thumbelina
I
for
don't know
almost
who
3
Kronk
years.
is, but I know everybody else.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
You also know
terrifying.
that
You have forgotten
is a
everything
bad
about
guy.
it.
I also know the Hook is a bad guy.
Hook is a
Oh
bad
no! Oh no!
That was its turn.
If I kill
That
your
was
father, I am so sorry.
well, I mean, you got bigger things on
the
your
I
creature's
do,
turn.
I'm just
Thumbelina, you see this
warning.
because again, it's not an attack and morph. It's why like this finger almost, this gigantic, bigger than even a human, comes down, kind of wraps, touches you, and you see morph become blobulous once more. Eyes glass morph, and you are stunned
Globular.
for a minute unless
Do I get
actions
to
are
make
taken.
saves?
No. That was
Saves?
your save.
What?
No further saves.
No further save. You're stunned for a minute unless actions are taken against you,
Okay.
or for your behalf, I should say.
So, stunned condition says, because I just want to make sure I know.
No, yeah.
Incapacitated, can't move, can speak only falteringly, so I can speak.
Eh.
Creature automatically fails strength and dex,
And if something
and
attacks you.
attacks have advantage.
Correct.
Incapacitated specifically states can't take any actions or reactions. Okay.
So you can maybe take reactions, and your speaking is faltering right now.
Okay. I can cast spells as reactions, though.
Mhm.
When he withdraws, I'm going to cast a spell.
Cool. That was his first immediate turn again. As you guys were up there,
So-
he has moved forward into that range to touch you.
Is it?
That was his turn.
No, you just can't
Um,
take actions or reactions.
Oh yeah.
You can't do reactions.
So Morph, your first turn is null,
That sucks.
at least for this moment.
I can. Can I move?
You're stunned.
You're stunned.
Well,
I'm
the
saying
thing is,
you're
I
not gonna
float.
drop, but you are just stopped.
Okay, cool.
You
I was
can't move.
just
Floating is more than just
Yeah.
moving. It's not like flying like a
Uh-huh.
bird where
I
it's an
just make
active
sure.
thing.
So
No.
there is literally nothing I can do other than say something.
I will say this,
Falteringly.
because this wasn't intact, your invulnerability is not dropped.
Yeah.
You
So there's
still
no
do-
concentration lost in that. But as of right now, you're just stopped.
Essentially,
Fat lot of
you
good it
can't
does.
get hurt, but you can't do anything.
Yes.
Cool. Then you say that I go after him?
Yes, you
My
go after,
turn.
but that was
Yeah.
your turn.
But it says I can speak falteringly. So I'm just going to. Can I see Thumbelina where I am?
Enough.
Okay,
is-
just making sure. Since since she's the only person I see, I'm going to assume that the person who's the big giant right in front of me is my enemy.
There's a giant. There's Thumbelina. Yeah.
I'm going to say, Thumbelina, I'm stunned, and that's about all I can do.
I'm stunned.
Help!
Wow.
There we go.
That was one of his much bigger things, and you turned into a pirate.
Cool.
Yar.
Yar.
I'd
Higher
rather use
horror.
that on you than anyone else currently. Not to be like mean.
In terms of like anyone in the party that could have gotten that,
You were the best.
it could have gone really bad for some
Yeah.
people.
Wow.
Jasmine, that makes your turn. We're going to cut.
To the turtle.
Jasmine, you
Wow,
and Mr. Incredible enter in. This room is really dark. Right now, what you're starting to get is like, I don't think you have dark vision. Mr. Incredible, it's like the action to like trigger your mask stuff. Because right now, it's hard to see further, but you can tell this is a large cavernous room. There is water and ice and snow kind of flowing in from some cracks. You hear like that stagnant water moving around, and you hear thunderous steps behind you of the creature approaching. Jasmine, it is your turn then with carpet.
Okay, and it's really dark.
Yes.
This isn't exactly how this works, but if I use like green flame blade, would that give us light so I can like see where we're going?
Yes, it would.
That was clever.
Here's what I will do. You both will increase your light race because green flame blade will now set your race to 8. That has now increased where you can see.
Sweet.
Okay.
So I guess we'll just like keep going where the compass is telling
Yeah.
us to go.
Cool.
And
Oh, let me grab carpet as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet of movement brings you about here. You are starting to see the water grow closer. Again, using the flame blade. Mr. Incredible, this helps you too. That is 40 feet. Would you like to continue?
yes, please.
Directly with compass. You are starting to see rock and water lead off. There is something dark rising out, jutting out of this water and ice.
Don't take
The
any damage.
caverns go far around, right? This is a big cavern with stalactite and stalagmite of ice and rock all around you. But something up above seems to glint in the darkness, right? Like there is something ahead of you on this carpet. Jasmine, that was, I believe, then full movement and that, green flame blade to, use it as a light source. It does.
So then I have a bonus action?
Yes.
I'll do bonus action dodge just in case something catches up with us.
Gotcha. Dodging is helpful. That then makes Mr. Incredible directly next in the order.
Why don't you go first, Swim?
Just jump.
Please do not.
Can you move the carpet, or because she's driving? You can't?
Well,
Well,
carpet
I think carpet has
flies.
its own.
Yeah.
And it moves on Jasmine's turn unless
Yeah.
directed otherwise on her turn.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's unfortunate you can't be like on someone's turn, be like, could I send carpet after? It would have to be on your turn.
I'll boop, for my action.
Your dark vision gives you 60 feet, which is much better, of course. Green Flame Blade does a lot. Here's what I will give you then. Your radius. Sorry, I have to do that quick. Okay. Gosh. 12. Much bigger. Rising up is a rock with gem treasures, gold chests, and a large stone box. As your dark vision activates, Jasmine, you're like kind of seeing this again, but now you see it better with your dark vision. Still
Also,
very
like-
dim lighting. It's that like almost night vision-esque of
Yeah.
like I can just see the shapes now.
Also,
but you
I can
just that
see
second,
a
yeah.
lot better. It's right there.
Gotcha.
And we're gonna be rich.
Woo! Money.
Question.
goodness.
Yeah.
Didn't you
It's
learn
just the
first
coins
time?
that are cursed, right?
Possibly. Not sure.
Well, like
That's the problem. You
movie.
don't know. Yeah, I mean, in the movie, they brought it all back for that atonement, but like, yeah, in theory, it's just the coins.
Right?
Willing to take that risk, gentlemen?
What if they
I'm
accidentally?
willing to take that risk.
What if it accidentally fell into my bag? Like, I didn't take it, but if
Oh
like
shoot! You
someone
guys keep
was
hitting gold into
throwing
each other's bags.
gold
Throw the
around-
gold at him. Oh, I missed. It went in Jim's
Oh.
bag.
Like if Mr. Crumble, who's already cursed, took a bunch of money and put it in my bag, would he be the cursed one or would I be the cursed one?
Stop trying to figure out the mechanics of my curse. You'll just have to see what happens. But yes, Mr. Grover, you can see this though. So yeah, you have like movement action bonus, or excuse me, just that object interaction to trigger that is fine. So yeah, you basically have a turn if you want to try anything.
Can I hold my action?
Okay.
In case Mr. Sir comes in,
Gotcha.
I want to yell a lot.
Gotcha.
Like as if to trigger, is it stalagmites or stalactites? that are on
Tights,
the
because they're
Tights,
hitting
so
tights to the ceiling.
Okay.
Never heard that
if
before.
he comes in, I want to yell and try and get them to fall.
That sounds like a great held action. I will allow it.
Let's use that this year.
Intimidation? Persuasion? Survival, probably. It'll be like a survival type check in a held action form.
Or would it be performance?
Um,
I'm just kidding.
You like higher performance.
what are you shooting into the rocks?
Yarr!
Yo,
You're not a bard. You're not a bard.
What is a pirate?
That makes good held action.
What is a pirate's
So
favorite
that
letter?
will be then.
You may
It's the
think it's
C.
hard,
It's the
but it's
C.
the pirate's favorite letter being the C.
You wanna know
Jim,
how much it costs
Kronk,
to pierce
and
ears as a pirate?
Hook.
About Buccaneer.
Enough with the bad jokes.
I've never heard that one before.
Listen,
That's funny.
you three on the
Thank you
flying
much.
turtle or swimming turtle now. You guys are
Things we
zooming
never
forward.
thought we'd
Jim,
say.
I want a turtle.
you are currently on this turtle, doing that quick calculations there. About 480 feet from this like shoreline. You see the cave, and you see this giant creature has come up out of the water in front of, like, and is touching something you could assume being smiling, like, okay, it's probably like more for Thumbelina because we can't see normal human figures, but this thing has just touched something. I will say, with the creature now on land, you're starting to see ice and storm swirl more on the island, which may be a bad thing. You're not sure. It's like starting to just obscure your vision. Jim, that makes your turn.
Okay.
Something in my eye.
I'm out of range of most things, or by most things I mean like all things.
Unfortunately, the turtle, throwing the turtle, doing this trick did save you a lot of time, but like you're almost at like, unless you do shenanery, 6 rounds worth before you even reach shore, which is the problem right now of like, crap, what do we do?
After this, would you let more free the skull that Belle gave you of spells?
We'll see. Perhaps.
I haven't had a chance to look at it. Why
I
would
know.
I let you look at it
We
before I
can
look
study
at it?
it together.
I would like to look at it before.
I didn't realize we'd be that far
I found
away.
it.
Yeah.
So sorry.
You're good, you're good. Cause yeah, you were only like, actually no, I will give you this, cause you guys had enough of game. You're only 400 feet away from,
I don't understand.
Sure.
Definitely.
So, in that case, the turtle moves 80 feet, right?
Mhm.
At the end of the turtle's movement, I'm going to be right in range to shoot.
yeah,
And so I will go ahead and plan on doing that.
gotcha. Holding the action of, on Kronk's turn, once you're in initiative, going for it.
Yeah.
That is going to be, Thumbelina, that is your turn then. You and Morph can see, of course, this also happening. Like, you guys can kind of see going down and out. Excuse me. You see the carpet coming. You kind of like see these figures approaching Thumbelina as this creature has just like booped Morph into a terrible spell effect thing.
So, I know that we want to keep him alive in order to keep So I don't really want to hurt him. But I'm trying to decide if I want to take advantage of him, as in like use him to help us, or do I just want him to go away?
Right.
So.
Yeah, you do have to touch. Turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do the going away first because. Yeah, I'm gonna do the going away first because I think that's safer for us, and it's a lower spell.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Eye Bite.
Ooh, alright.
And I'm going to do it for Panicked. So he has to succeed. He has to fail on a saving throw.
Yes, that's pretty good.
And I understand that if it works, he'll dash probably right towards the rest of the party. So I'd yell at them and say, "Watch out, don't hit him!" Just so you know. You're good.
This creature succeeds on a high enough save. As boom, the spell like up and into the eyes again, dissipating over the blackness, Thumbelina. As this thing looks from Morph to you,
He
just
could have just rolled high.
No, he said have me make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, wisdom saving throws apparently on this guy don't work. 'Cause-
I had to make a wisdom saving throw. He
She
didn't.
had
I
to.
did.
This one
And
was
I
This
got a
was
23.
against him
well,
as
I
well.
made him make a wisdom saving
Try.
throw earlier, and
Yeah.
he rolled over a 30.
so it's now you guys are seeing like
Yeah,
this
so he
dude
just has
may have good
Great
wisdom.
stats.
He might be a crazy good creature down below, right? Like it's.
That's why I wanted to,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And so
I
it's
know,
also
I know.
figuring out like could this work? You never know.
Because like before I use like my level 8 spell, which probably also takes a wisdom saving throw, I'd rather use a level 6.
Right. Try out lower stuff.
So this is when we pray that his AC is below a 25.
I mean, he's big. I bet it is.
So
I hope.
I want to get his attention now.
He seems like the creature would have
Because he would have
way
felt.
more hit
Okay.
points than
He
Would
kind of
we
already
felt
got your
it?
attention with this spell, because again, there's that verbal and somatic components of like throwing the magic like into him. So he sees you. You have enough of that attention of like,
Just
you know,
say
the
yawn.
giant
Can
head
I
turns.
like put a hand on Morph and drag her along with me and like dash? Well, not dash. It would be like 30 feet movement.
Yeah.
Like around the island.
Thank you.
So,
I
like,
appreciate that.
So, but taking Morph with me. So
Yes, gotcha.
You
so
are plenty strong enough.
taking-
Make
I'm
sure you
not
say
if I
yar
weigh anything.
before
So
you
like
go.
going 5, 10, 15, 20,
I'll do it.
25, 30.
try to catch me.
He takes one step and he's ready to say.
Boom. Here's what I will say, Thumbelina. Give me a persuasion check. You're trying to. I mean, because this thing was already headed toward it. I'm telling you guys, you're trying to
Can
keep
I
yourself.
try to help and just say, ha ha?
But he
and
doesn't-
speak falteringly?
Ha, ha, yeah.
So what do we need to roll to see if I can help?
To help,
I don't know.
to try and help as well, it's going to be another persuasion
That's
check.
fine. I'm decent at persuasion.
Because if you get high enough, you will give advantage.
know.
If it's bad enough, though,
It
it
just
might
has to get
offer.
above a 10.
Is that all? Is that all?
It varies depending. Like if you're trying to do something insane to
I
give
got
advantage.
a 24.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
cool.
we're good.
Roll yours
Whew,
with
I was
advantage.
like, you always say that.
I will
right?
say that will count as your like reactionary like
That's fine.
check kind of thing.
So
Because
But
then
definitely-
I can speak falteringly.
Ha, ha. Making little honking
So-
noises like
14 plus 7.
21.
21.
There we go!
It's got insight against this.
I don't know. He's got wisdom.
You see his head turns from you guys as you leave, and does look back at the cave.
Fetch this guy.
You know, you could do Dispel Magic on me and toss me into his gullet.
You guys think I have all these spells, but I don't.
Somebody's got cool stuff, but like
I've got cool stuff, but
And
I
I
don't
would
Not
have
have
like that.
Dispel Magic and Red, and I'm the one who has it.
everyone's got their own things.
Oh, I know.
It's
I
fun.
mean, like, I'm eventually understanding they'll probably have to use, like,
Um,
Greater Restoration or something
Jim-
on you.
And Kron,
Or, like-
you see Hook also pulls out his gun, and cocks it, loads. He's holding his action as well to start making those like
I do have
once you're
Dispel
barely in
Magic,
range,
And I can't
try to
cast
shoot.
It.
Um,
That
I don't have
sucks.
it.
that will be his turn. Kronk, it is your turn. Do you have any other spells besides just like that natural like urging the turtle forward? Is there anything else you're gonna try?
I got nothing.
All right.
Well, okay. I have banishment. I could buy us some time.
But what's the range on banishment?
I
That's
don't
the
know.
thing.
I can tell you right now.
But it's something.
Banishment has a range of 60 feet.
Dang it. Okay.
So right now, being about that
Ready it.
400 out, you would want to like try to ready it until you're close.
Yeah.
You could hold your action until you're close.
So that basically
Should
you
I do that?
a held action then is triggered by someone. So you can say once we get
Well-
within range, I'm going to try.
I don't know if that will happen during this round of turns. That's what she's the last
Probably
one.
not.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the range of my javelins are, but those.
That's
400
not
feet
400
seems like.
No.
Yeah.
Longbows can.
I know, but it might be
Do
bigger
it,
than
but-
the banishment range, which means I can do it sooner.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true.
I believe you have.
Tell you right now.
let me
So
look up
your
Crusader's Mantle.
javelins, their Kronk, have a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
So within like a round or two, you'd be in range for those.
Okay.
So you could do Crusader's Mantle and give us some radiant damage.
It's
I'm gonna do that.
yeah.
Well, it lasts up to a minute.
And like,
So
but
would we?
Every
be
round
there?
is
6
6
seconds.
6 seconds, and you guys are
Oh.
only 30 seconds away.
So I won't be able to do anything until
so
Furry
you
here
can give.
taking 10 turns.
Yeah, you
I
can
have
give.
time to cast Crusader's Mantle and ready this.
Oh yeah.
I'll do that.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Cast Crusader.
You cast that, so that will make
The turtle, me, and Hook.
Hook. All will
Turtle
have
Those
that
radiant damage. That's my favorite thing.
We all get a D4.
extra D4. It's helpful though. I mean, honestly,
Because
helps.
we need radiant
We've
damage
also
for
learned that
demons.
everything here needs radiant.
at the end then of Kronk's turn, you again, Kronk, because a lot of this is like piloting a turtle, which you've never done before. Trying to like swim through, because your turtle's also starting to have to evade like the ice and like choppy waters. At the end of your turn, you are in range. Jim and Hook then can
Okay.
try to shoot.
So I have steady aim. So as a bonus action, you can give yourself advantage on your next attack roll on
Right.
your current turn. Let's see. You can only use this bonus action if you haven't moved. I haven't used any of my movement.
Nope.
And then my speed is 0 until the end of the
Nice.
current turn.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Hook's will making his at disadvantage, but yours will then be flat.
Yes.
With this attack
Would-
against him.
Would that not trigger sneak attack?
I
don't
will
think
give
so.
you sneak attack will be there because he
We
does
could
not know you
technically
guys.
hide.
Yeah, like you guys are technically hidden from this creature because you're not even close enough to be on the range. Oh gosh. Hook shot goes does not hit anything.
For a pirate, he doesn't have very good aim.
When you're shooting 320 feet away too, it's not like
That's true.
Okay.
it's not stormtrooper aim. This is just a dude trying to use a pistol or more of a
As
rifle.
he's like on a rocking turtle.
So
Through
I
the
got a 23 to hit.
A 23 hits. Go ahead and add sneak attack to that.
Okay. So we're gonna start this. Okay, and then that. That wasn't one. Sorry. That wasn't 3. I need to move these so I don't keep knocking them over with my sneak attack. Cool. So that's 10, 20, 24, 28, 33 points of damage.
33. How much of it was the radiance?
1.
1. Cool.
But he
Um,
took radiant damage.
Which means that he
I
won't
need to know,
regain
though.
the rest.
How
As
much
far
of
as I
this
know.
was magical
Huh?
besides the radiance? Because I don't think your
no.
normal attacks are magical.
Well, fetch this.
Uh-oh.
Wouldn't it all be magical because we're dealing that extra radiant damage from a magical spell?
Unfortunately, no. There's certain spells that will make all attacks of it magical. This just gives added radiance to the
This
damage.
is why we can't have nice.
This is what.
Okay, is Hook in range of his fireball hook?
No, unfortunately, he's waiting on that. here's what I will say. You deal damage to him. It's not a ton.
Yeah.
But
it's enough for him to turn around, right?
yes, this thing is going to
be
look...
like, I'm just gonna be like, Yarr!
This thing sees you. Crunk, as you're piling your turtle, entire body turns. You see those black eyes glinting in the snow as winds swirl. You've got its attention now.
We're pirates.
You're pirates.
This seems flawed in concept.
This is, as you're riding a turtle.
I
Oh,
have
wait.
concerns.
As this doesn't seem great. That makes back the top of the order.
What is its initiative? Where does it go in relation to everyone else?
First.
What the fetch?
1 second.
Good thing we're 320 feet away. As it's
What
gonna
is he doing?
throw something.
Oh no.
Correct.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That gives you a couple seconds to dodge.
Here's what we're gonna do.
If they have dodge.
Trying to... Yes. The first thing that's going to happen... Yeah. You see this creature holds up its hand.
That's such
There
pretty
we go.
music for this. What? Ah. I should have said.
You guys are a bit away. This creature moves towards you. So Thumbling and Morph, you see this thing walk back into the sea almost. Putting it within range, though, of what it's about to do to you. I need all of you on this turtle to make me dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
I will roll for the turtle.
They all get a +5.
They all
Oh,
get a +5.
thank goodness.
Yes,
Okay,
everyone's
okay.
got the +5 here.
Including the turtle.
That is a
Oh wow.
higher level though, so it's going to be
I got a 25.
I had a 24.
25, 24. Both succeed.
And then I have evasion, so I take no
Hook
damage.
adds 5. Hook failed barely.
He has evasion, so he takes half damage.
He will take half. The
Turtle totally saved.
turtle got a 7.
+5?
That was 5. The turtle got a 2 plus 5.
Jump onto the nearest iceberg, dudes.
This is where we will have a deck save coming up now to find purchase of land, not in the water.
Crap.
As you guys see,
What's gonna happen when you guys land on the water?
giant ice and rock form into this cannonball, hurling it towards you all. So that's going to be a lot of dice. Please make me dexterity saving throws to find land, because you're succeeding and you're gonna be having this damage.
Oh no,
You get +5.
So 2d8,
That
4,
one?
No.
d6.
But it's not great.
It's not great.
That
So I got a
stacks up.
26.
I think that stacks up to an 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have got a lot better.
I rolled an 8 and got a 24.
Oh.
The +5 and my +12 to saves.
Yeah.
How'd you get plus 12 this? I'm not even gonna ask.
Because I'm a rogue. I get
Yeah.
a +12 to my dexterity saving throw.
30. Jim, you take no damage.
Yep.
With that evasion. The turtle takes damage, is still up.
Oh,
Barely.
then we don't have
So
to jump
no save.
ship.
That's why I had to roll that there was a possibility of the turtle.
Okay.
I mean, when it does, it just becomes back that ethereal mist, right? It technically it can never
Have
die.
you seen the comic of it's like I summon I summon fine steed, and this horse shows up. It's like the Paladin's thinking of how the other steeds have died, and the
So-
horse is just like, where are my
Kronk.
brothers?
You succeed. You still take 23 points of this damage. As again, ice and rocks start hurtling like meteors towards you guys in this giant cylinder of just raining sleet and pain.
Okay, that was 22.
23. You are now at 96 hit points.
Okay, thank you.
Hook takes all this damage, immediately goes from healthy to really
He
hurt.
has evasion,
He does have evasion.
so you take half.
So it would be.
It'd
Yes.
be the same as saving.
So still hurt though.
Well, yeah, but it's not
hardcore.
You made it sound really bad.
Like he was
I
about
mean-
to die.
Really bad or really bad?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a slip of tongue for you. It was funny.
No, I said bad, but okay.
Yeah, it was funny. No, we have a recording. I'm gonna look back at that.
I said really bad.
I heard bad. Sorry.
all right.
I also heard bad.
It's on my brain. But you see, again, you guys are now hurtling through the water as this thing, doom, 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 doom. All of these spell magic coming at you, but you have its full attention,
Yar.
which is the good thing.
Pirate's life for me.
I mean, it is a good thing.
A
'cause
pirate's death for you, more or less.
Pirate's death. Morph. That makes your turn. Nothing has happened to.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Can I tell
Save these for
that
later.
my memory has been taken? Like, can I tell that there's this void?
You're starting to see the last thing you were on the ship, and now Thumbleisha, you're fighting something. It's as if Morph, you went to sleep one night on the ship with Jim, and you just woke up in the middle of an ice
Okay.
storm.
Okay. I can tell that we're not on the ship anymore. That we're not.
You're
in
not sure where the ship
astral-
is. The ship's probably
anything.
docked nearby. You look out, you see figures coming. Maybe that's the rest of the crew. Because yeah, you and
Can I
Thumbelina
make
were on the
some
ship.
sort of intelligence roll to see like what I can gather from the situation? That's not.
Only what you really see, unfortunately.
But can I make inferences beyond just, oh, we.
As a
got
player,
this
sure,
and
you
we
can
did
try to
this.
make inferences of like we're not
Okay,
where we
cool.
were. What's going on?
Because if last thing I remember was we were hunting down the diamond, did I even?
This was even before the diamond.
Oh,
This is
before?
back when
Oh.
you guys were the gym, just
I
like
see,
Oh.
yeah.
you know, on
We were
excavate of
just-
like let's
we
go,
were
let's
just
pirate
going
out,
on
let's.
we were
Uh-huh.
adventuring with Jim.
So where were we last headed?
Probably
guys-
to what's her name's Rapunzel's place.
Yeah, like
Corona.
last to Corona, going through the skies. You were on your way to Design.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were somewhere.
You were heading back, getting more supplies for the ship. Because again, it's
Because
that
we've
like
been working on the ship, trying
working
to
on
make
the
it
ship, going
fly.
out, finding parts of the ship,
And
doing
can I
other
see
adventures.
him anywhere?
Currently, you
Then-
see figures approaching out of the mist. You're not sure what
And
they
I
are.
can't see my ship anywhere.
Nope.
I only see Thumbelina.
Yep.
And
Ice.
and lots of ice and water, I guess. And do I see the monster?
Oh yeah, this thing's now like
Okay.
far enough away from you
Yeah.
guys. It's like it left your range just
So
to like
there's lots of ice floes, yeah?
yeah.
Question: are there any bits of wreckage from the treasure inside? Like, is there anything out here?
Currently, no.
Okay, cool.
Should have made that roll earlier. But yes,
you're
that's a good thing to ask.
I'm honestly assuming that since I'm not with Jim, I'm only with Thumbelina, who I didn't. She's not supposed to be here.
And
as
who
far
we
as I know.
obviously don't trust.
I was
Yeah.
adventuring with Jim.
You
Yeah,
were with us too?
Thumbelina
Oh,
was
never mind.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she,
That's what I was gonna
that's
say.
How
Out
she
of
destroyed my board.
yeah. Well, but it's like out of anyone to get Bamf Morph, this is
Yes, no,
kind of
that's
on
fine.
par. It's that like,
Yeah,
oh
that's
shoot,
totally
did I
fine.
like wake up
So
to a
then,
fight?
honestly, from this point on, if we were headed towards we were going to go towards Magensia or Corona or something. It's like we weren't supposed to go anywhere snowy, so it's like, did we hit the mountains? But there shouldn't be water, so I'm.
or is
going
this an
to
ice
assume-
planet you guys hit on the way back into orbit? Right, like
What the heck is going on? You're
So-
very confused. And
This-
Yeah. I kind of think that I would imagine that we're shipwrecked or lost
yeah.
in some way. So I am going to be on the alert, like trying to see danger other than the monster, like trying to see like who is still okay, who's alive.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if you'll let me do investigation checks for my allies.
You can make an investigation check with disadvantage
That's
though,
fair.
currently
That's
being
fair.
stunned.
I would give you the help action, but as far as I know, I have no idea what you're
That's
doing.
Yeah.
not bad. A 12 and a 19, so a 12. With my investigation, I think is an 11.
Currently-
It is indeed. So I got a 23.
rock in the middle of the waters. There's not much to see. But that is a good thing. There doesn't seem to be anything else. Just this giant creature that, like, is this what shipwrecked us? Is this, like, something we were supposed to come fight? Like, there's so many missing holes, though, Morph, that it's hard to
There's
tell.
not much I can do. Can I tell that I have invulnerability up?
No.
I
Well,
can't tell that I'm
she's-
concentrating on it? You said I didn't lose it.
You didn't lose it, but you don't know what you're concentrating on. You're just holding something. You're arcanely spell focusing.
I can't figure it out? You won't let me do that?
Let me put it this way. If you were holding an invisible object right now, do you know what that invisible object is?
No.
Depends.
Trying to feel around for it? Sure. On future turns, you could try to, like, arcanely figure out what you're holding,
Okay.
but it's hard to tell right now.
I'll accept that.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. Actually, you can't tell me that I
It's
just...
suddenly you're holding
Nope,
something,
that's it.
but it's invisible. Like,
Okay.
oh no, what am I holding?
And I was first trying to figure out, like,
Yes.
get my bearings. That's fair.
That's totally fair.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine, that makes your turn back inside.
Only 9 more rounds before I can do something.
Excellent. So I'm going to assume that we're going for that mound of golden crap in the middle?
Yep.
Cool. So 5 carpet will move.
10, 15,
It all.
20, 25, 30,
Oh.
40,
That was not
45, 50,
And we're not
55.
telling anybody.
On 50, 55, 60, using Carpet's
I
movement,
do
you
wonder,
guys
Mr.
alight
Credible, if you return
in
the curse
front
and
of
get back,
this giant
would it
stone
reset?
coffin.
I doubt it.
I don't think so either.
I doubt it.
Mr. Incredible Jasmine, you are here. Jasmine, is there any other actions you want to do? Hold, check, anything.
I mean, yeah, so I haven't used action or bonus action or anything, it was just the carpet's movement.
Just carpet.
So, yeah, I guess I'll bonus action dodge again and action, like, hold an action to stab something if it stabs me first.
Gotcha. That's pretty good.
And I guess I'll talk to Mr. Creepy gold coffin. Do you know what to do with this?
Do I know what to do with that?
I
I know I need to put the coin back, but do I know if there's anything else I need to do?
Ritualistic.
Mr. Incredible, it is your turn. Please make me an Arcana check.
I'm sure you're great at those.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's your bonus?
-3.
A 2 plus 2. Hey, that's better than minus.
Dirty 20.
What? That's amazing.
That's freaking incredible.
Jasmine,
Something amazing, I
you
guess.
see
I don't like this.
That was
Mr.
so
Incredible's
good.
Mr. Incredible's eyes start glowing red.
Ah,
Mr. Incredible, this is all inside your mind as you hear a voice. Cursed one from beyond the deeps. You have come forward, seeking penance or repentance.
A little bit of both.
You get to choose what we do.
You are standing again. Kind of widen the map so you guys can get an idea. The cave still stretches out dark. Both. What you seek must only be attained through sacrifice.
Oh, guys, I saw this in the movie.
You
He's gonna have
feel-
to throw Jasmine off a cliff.
Your head swivels,
Oh my god.
pointing off into the
Worst part of
darkness.
that movie right there.
You see pointing off upwards to like the north, or what you could assume is north, upwards to the northeast, and downwards to the southeast. Sacrifice must be given before any chance of salvation.
What kind of sacrifice?
Just a little
Blood sacrifice.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, can I do an insight on
Go for
sacrifice?
it. Sacrifice, yeah.
Because I feel like that interpretation is a little bit of metagaming.
I know, exactly.
Because we're all picturing this, we all know.
We
but
all know.
But also, August could be doing something clever and like, I can make up my own rules.
15.
But I also
Which,
will say, like,
honestly,
slicing
15.
your palm or whatever for blood.
Is
On a
really
15,
stupid. Don't do your palm.
it's not just the coin you have to give up. you get the feeling of I've got to really do something.
Magical world.
There
I
are
feel like they're gonna
structures in the darkness of the cavern
Oh.
from where your head pointed. You cannot see them with your dark vision currently.
Yeah, no creepy.
Okay.
Something is out there.
Like, I need to go to it, or like.
Say on a 15, maybe. There might be that, like, then faith of, like, I just have to try. This is what the voice has given you so far.
I'll just tell Jasmine, we need to go there. I'll point to
Okay.
this structure.
Point to, like, the nearest one
Yeah.
that you can kind of see. Cool. You still have action, bonus action, or your own movement.
Could he put the coin in there first and then do the stuff?
I know,
Well, it
that's what I
said
was thinking.
sacrifice first.
Before the coin.
Yeah.
Sacrifice before forgiveness.
Yeah. So, I'm just gonna stay on carpet, I think, for
Okay.
right now. Yeah.
Cool. As you feel this, all of you from outside the cave, more Thumbling, Jim, Kronk, and Hook, all of you feel the wind stops for half a second. A low vibration echoes out across the waters. Originating from a point within the cave, you see the creature stops. Abe stops, turns back. He is going to use a legendary action as you see ice and wind swirl around him. Disappears from view.
Well fetched.
No. Is he? Can we still sense him? Or is he gone? I guess I don't have that.
You don't really have that sense, so
I don't
it's
have
that
that
tough,
ability.
like, crap, where did he go?
Where did you go?
Jasmine and Mr.
Where'd you go,
Incredible,
Gun Night Joe?
something rumbles deep from the cavern
Like behind us. where we
behind
came
you
from.
from where you came.
We distracted
like,
him for as much
Yeah,
as we
if we
could.
turn around and look,
We did a good
do
job.
we see him?
You can turn around, look. The cavern, which normally, like, you can't see perfectly through because, again, it kind of winds. Something is filling it. There's no light coming forward. So even in the darkness from where you left it, something's in there.
Can I have a?
Welcome
Like,
to the Hermit
can I say
House.
something?
Yes, you can.
So I remember that he didn't know his name. Can I just be like, Jonathan, I told you to protect this from the other pirates, not me.
Oh my god.
Give me a persuasion check.
Ah!
All right, it's your turn. I'll allow
hey,
it.
hey, Mr. Incredible here knows that the pen is mightier than the sword, so therefore
Yes.
words have power.
Words of power.
Oh my
Words of
gosh,
power.
He used to talk about when he was in his dad's campaign.
That's a 19, so it's a 23.
He, like, pulled the
23.
Mr. Incredible move in his dad's campaign.
Oh,
His dad-
Unfortunately, it was a very
It
tough
pretty
DC.
funny.
Yeah.
Because that's not his name.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
definitely not his name. The creature stops. You guys, the only word you hear rumbling from the cave. Death.
Well, that's not
Don't
good.
like that.
Hey, you still have the coin though.
Yeah.
Oh,
There is no
Um,
death.
Here's what I will say. Jim, as well as Kronk, Thumbling Morph, you guys have seen the creature stopped and again shaking and like noises coming from the cavern. As of right now, is there anything you guys are going to try before going in, or is it the unfortunate countdown timer until we can get there?
I have a question.
Yes. This is an open question because it's not like if you guys want to try, like, ooh, do I want to try to prep something before we go? But it's right now, the creature has gone farther in, and so you guys as well have to get there before it's too late.
Is she considered petrified or cursed?
I
Morph.
am stunned.
What spell are you thinking?
Greater restoration?
Could do something.
Because, like, clearly she can't move. or do
She can't move,
anything.
do anything.
I can't even
You
teleport.
could try. Greater Restoration could really help.
Okay, here's the thing.
Do you
Is
want
I
an
have
Arcana check?
I have a gem from Jim,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a full gem, not dust.
Yes.
So, does Thumbelina have the strength to crush it? That's the first question. And then,
Yeah.
second, what was my second question? I don't remember what my second question is now. But that's like first question. Or do I have to use like shatter to make that happen?
Actually, ooh, that's a great question. I will give you this. If you were to cast Shatter, you could get 5 dusts worth out of it. But of course, it's taking time to like shatter, center it. Like, if like one of these guys picks you up on the way, or it's at like let's wait, and travel together, someone like carrying you.
But Shatter is 1 round.
Mm-hmm. But then it's like, and then Greater Restoration's another. Which
we are 320 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
That puts us
4 rounds away from
so, like,
the
you could
entrance.
do that and Greater Restoration and get there before we were there.
Yeah. I don't know how else we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
I just worry, like, I don't know if that's
We could
better
do
than,
the
like,
levitate
dragging
trick
Morph
again
with me.
with my last
But I
second
think we
level
need
spell.
more
You
than,
could. You
because
guys
they
could.
are very capable.
It's stop on a quick iceberg, try the levitate, because that really reduces a lot of that drag, gets a lot of the speed going if you want to try that again.
Try that again.
I mean, you can cast levitate, but I can't throw the turtle.
Well, it's like swim the turtle over to, because there's a lot of
it's
like
like
ice and
icebergs.
rock and
Oh,
chunk.
okay.
It's like somewhere where you would have enough of room, maybe not a huge lead up, but it's like, ooh, we could
Like
stop
a
here real
little
quick.
bit of an airplane strip.
Like
Exactly.
straight
Okay.
for the cave entrance. It's a big cave, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a big cavern. Like the cavern already could have fit Abe like walking in.
And with room to spare.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
this
so-
is a
So
big.
it's not a hard like target to
It's a
aim for.
big old target. Yeah. Like. And especially like if Hook wanted to try to give that help again, where you could get advantage to Kronk, it's possible. That would take like a turn's worth of actions. Here's
I'm
what
willing to do
I
it.
will say.
Yeah, I think I'm going to help you so that way we can help them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
'Cause
So
that's what I'm like worried about is like
So
drag
if
you
we
along.
do the
No,
levitate
that makes sense. I
How
was
many
just like,
rounds would
my
it take to
plan,
get
I
there?
didn't pull the
I will say
abilities,
it cuts in
I was
half.
planning
It's
on
only
dancing
2
inside
rounds
of it,
worth
so
to
I
just.
That is
can't-
worth it. That's worth it to me. 2
and I
rounds.
2 rounds. Well, because it's like the 1 round of stop and go, another round of just
So
traveling
are you guys
fast.
gonna do? So you'll get there in 2 rounds. Instead of
Yes.
4.
So and you guys
and then
could
by
take.
the end of that, then Morph will be fine.
Okay.
In theory. Yeah.
Yeah.
In theory.
Then the
So-
cavalry.
Well, at least you'll be able to move.
Yeah,
In theory, because it's
exactly.
supposed to help with petrification, which I feel like is even stronger than. Stun.
Yeah.
So.
Here we go. You guys. Hook has made his. He made successful at athletics, so he can give you advantage, Kronk, on your athletics. Jim, again, you would have to be prepping, getting the levitate ready with the turtle, like swimming
This
over.
poor turtle.
Thumbelina, you shatter centered
so
into
cool.
the diamond, dissolves into this dust, and of course using some of those like pouches in your bag of like gathering up the dust.
So is it the 5 uses? How many uses?
You have 5. 5 bits of dust.
And so we're using the turtle to go straight. We're not like.
Oh, yeah,
straight
no,
forward,
it's-
shooting straight.
Grabbing back turtle, running like a bobsled of jump up and go.
And then we still have Crusader's Mantle going.
So you've got that. Yeah.
So our snapping turtle. So theoretically, we could fly right at the back of Abe,
Yeah.
and our snapping turtle could snap as soon as
if
it gets
Abe's in line, because again, the cavern does have a little bit of movement in. It's not like because it kind of starts going up, and you're not sure if it like veers off.
Okay.
So there might be a moment of okay, let's jump off turtley before it hits a wall. Well, I mean, like to stop, grab him, and so
Right.
the turtle doesn't hit a wall. Thumbly, you cast this. Are you casting Greater Restoration now?
Yeah. So then when I have that can help.
Morph, your memories return.
Oh my goodness! Oh, I was hoping.
I was like, if
I
Ella
was so
fails,
worried.
she can move. But if I get some memory return, then
Greater
life is
Restoration
so much
does
better.
restore not only memory, you are no longer stunned. Poof.
Very
As you guys feel yourself move, feel your like change, something like soaring up and close. I will say if you guys want to hop on,
Yep.
uh,
Yep.
you
As
guys
long as
hop
you're
in.
faster than I can move, absolutely.
We will then move into the next. Here's what will happen.
Thank you.
I find it funny that a turtle is the fastest form of movement we have at the moment.
The turtle's the fastest form of
Actually,
movement.
if I was dashing it, I'd get 120. But
Doubly,
I'm not dashing.
but it's smart right now of like let's
yeah. let's
hunker
get
down
on it.
together.
I mean, like, yeah.
Here's what I will say.
Yeah.
There will be a group initiative at the end, kind of on Kronk's, where as you guys are going through, you guys could like hold actions to just like push off the wall using magic or literally just like knees kicking off to literally just like zoom turtly through the tunnel. So I've named your turtle. You can name the turtle.
That's alright. I mean, my steed is Roger, but I
Yeah.
think of the squirrel when I think of Roger, so we
Exactly.
we could rename the
All right. The turtle can have a new name.
Right, yeah.
So you guys, that can be like your things. So it would be like group survival checks to like successfully push to not like lose momentum, speed, getting through.
Okay.
With that, here's where then we will
Do you want us to
begin.
do group survival checks already, or are we waiting?
I think once it hits Krunk's turn.
Once it hits
Yes, once it is Kronk's turn, that's where we'll start.
Okay.
We are actually then going to begin using the rest of its movement. Jasmine and Mr. Incredible
Yes.
coming out of the cave,
No.
crushing through. Rock kind of starts falling a little as this thing crushes through this like what maybe once was meant to be like a stone-shaped opening. Abe has appeared in this cavern. You see that is its full turn. It basically was having to like completely move and dash and start crawling its way through the cavern. That then makes, again, holding morph to the rest of the group, Jasmine's turn for now.
Okay. So Mr. Incredible pointed out one of these structures and said we need to go to it, right?
Yes, he did.
So I'm gonna have Carpet fly us there.
Okay. You are going to fly. To give you guys an idea, I just have to roll something real quick. Your best case scenario, you guys are here within 3 rounds. But not succeeding on these survival checks that will get to you might lose you time bouncing your way through turtle shell style through the cavern, if that makes sense.
If
So
we were
I'm-
to get off the turtle,
I'm very used to flying objects. Could I use like acrobatics to help like maneuver and guide?
Yes, I would say using the acrobatics instead of some people's what would have to be just those base survival. Kronk, you'll probably actually end up using like animal handling for the turtle to help him. But yeah, it's like in theory, like if you guys want to get off the turtle or like go your own way.
I'm faster. I have 120 feet of movement dashing.
Can I just turn into a suit of
Can
armor
we
like I've
go?
done before and like?
You guys could
How many rounds would that take us then to get there?
for 120.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
have
get there in
100
one.
Yeah, I have 120 feet of movement if I dash.
Again, turtle's not going 40 feet flying. With the levitation, with the throw, what I am giving you is you guys, if 120, that's including dash?
That's
But
with
we
my
made
dash.
320 feet in 2 rounds.
No, that's not even with your dash because
No, I
that's,
have 60 feet flying.
Right.
And then
and then you
120.
use your movement, so then you also use dash. So
But you can't bonus action
But
dash, is
I
the
don't
thing,
know.
like
I
with
don't
rogue.
bonus action dash.
Thumbelina,
I
you
just
would
wanna see
get
what I
there
can do.
in
I'm just saying we
3
went over
rounds.
150 feet in a round.
Two. Yes,
you do
the same 320.
But arguably, I wouldn't have to worry about the acrobatics.
So yes,
with
Thumbelina,
survival
you could
checks.
get there in a
Like-
confirmed 3 rounds. Like it would take you 3 rounds just on your own with morph. It would be a confirmed 3
versus running into
versus
survival.
if you don't group past, it might be longer than 3 rounds altogether. Because again, you only need like
Dimension door is like 500 feet.
It is
yeah,
500.
and I can go in with her.
Yeah.
That would
that
cut
would
time.
work.
cool on.
Yeah, because although I've never been there, does that matter?
You can
You
like
know there's a
fly
cavern.
direction.
And
Yeah.
you're flying.
Where it's within a cavern.
Yeah, you know you're going somewhere in a cavern. I'll allow it. Normally, if it's like super condensed, like a specific room, it might be
I only
bad.
have a +1 to survival.
Yeah, I mean I have +6, but at the same
But you
time,
can like
I
use
have
other
+6.
things. Though.
Yeah.
You could use other things to
I'm using
try to help
acrobatics.
group.
Oh.
Yeah.
But at the same
But again-
time, it's
Yeah.
more likely
No,
for
Getting
you guys
there.
to pass.
Dimension door.
Can
will
I
allow-
use
Stay.
investigation?
And I know it's your turn, Jasmine. I'm just like we want to make sure we sell because it's an interesting initiative of like how do we get there together, not together.
Yeah.
What's the best way?
No, I'm happy to do that
Um,
on my next turn if you're willing just to like hold
Oh,
your
for
action.
So I will say this, Jasmine. Do you want to start flying then,
Well,
as
wait a
this
sec.
thing has
Am
appeared?
I aware that Mr. Incredible can see in the dark?
Yeah, like you,
Okay.
because again, his mask is now glowing that light blue across, so it's that like something.
Because I am aware that the big scary demon just entered the cave, I would like to put out my green flame blade so we're back in complete darkness, and then roll like a stealth check, so that to hopefully make it harder for them to see us.
Go ahead.
Up higher too.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
closer
How
to.
many stalactites falling on us?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
I will say this. Go ahead, give me a stealth. It might be hard because again, you're now stealthing for you and Carpet and Mr. Incredible.
Right, but I get advantage because I'm not using any of my
Exactly.
movement. And I have reliable talent on this.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, hope for
Nice.
nat 20, guys.
I'm praying.
Well, that's not bad. So let me just double check my modifier. 26 stealth.
26 passes exactly. As this creature sees you, extinguishes. As you fly up, Mr. Incredible, you see like the eyes are still looking down and scanning below. You guys have flown up, going outwards to that area. Exact movement needed. You fly in the darkness down into what seems to be a large stone pedestal.
This is where you throw her off the cliff.
Do you stand on the pedestal?
Mr. Incredible, as you stand, you hear the voice enter your mind. Do you give freely the sacrifice?
Yes.
Yes.
It was
Mr.
nice knowing you,
Incredible.
And I would like to not actually say that. Can I just like reply in my mind?
Yeah,
Okay.
mine works. Mr. Incredible, you feel intense ripping and draining. Jasmine, you see blood seems to drain from your face. Your skin gets tight against flesh and bone.
And muscle.
And muscle. A lot of muscle. Muscle slowly emaciate. Mr. Incredible, your hit point maximum has now reduced by 48.
Oh, that's a lot.
Now that's a lot of damage. Flex
That's-
tape can't fix that, bro.
That puts you at 98 total.
Yeah.
You're within power word kill range.
Constant.
Give me any idea.
But
Yeah, if
you
you wanna
see
get rid
though,
of Mr.
Jasmine,
Incredible.
what rips
There, I
away
got it.
while still emaciated, like into the flesh and bone and skin. You watch as literal like inky darkness drips down from your boots into the pedestal and dissolves away into the stone.
Is that permanent?
You hear the voice. The first steps have been taken. Continue.
We need to go there.
Are you okay? What just happened?
Mr. Incredible, that was your turn of the action,
Oh,
giving
yeah.
that consent
Oh,
to begin the sacrifice of
Holy shit, dude.
I'm gonna be shrimp by the end of this thing.
So worried.
Guys, this is our chance if we want to get rid of him now before it becomes a problem.
and we just stab. No,
But
This
is
was our
Mr.
plan all
Incredible.
along.
Mr. Incredible, that is your turn. Here's what I'll say. First, then we will go Thumbelina because if the idea of using a dimension door, you will then go before the Jim and Kronk team. Do you want to dimension door in?
Do you
Yes,
wanna
I'm
go
taking
somewhere?
Morph with me.
Can I have my familiar flying with them as well?
Yes, you can.
Oh!
So
Um,
I can now take. I can see inside the.
Just to
cave.
like, yeah,
that's
have like a
perfect, yeah.
vision of like, okay, what's happening. Thumbelina, Morph, and Mini Morph.
This little blue.
Yeah, Marcus is just like.
It's a little weird.
Don't worry about it.
Just don't worry
Okay,
about it.
hi.
Pretty sure it's part of you. I'm not entirely sure.
Let's go ahead and tint that.
I
real
mean,
quick.
one of these days I'm gonna test it.
You-
Like if I work.
There we go.
work
Little
nice
blue
and
morph
work
in there.
any more-
The way I imagine it happened is that like woke up one day and there was a little blue mini morph next to you.
She's like, what?
Does Morph reproduce?
Is it like
Or is this like
is
Morph
it like a
waste?
cell kind of thing?
Yeah, like a divide? Like, wait,
But,
am I?
but this one is canonically smaller.
Yes,
You
it
are
is.
gonna make Morph have an
Um,
identity crisis
Morph-
like none other.
Morph, did you
I have
have a
two
child?
children?
My babies.
Morph, did
Are you
have a
counting
child?
Flint? Wait. What do you mean
A
two?
little bit. I brought it to life.
Please don't count this demonic pirate lord I'm going to kill you all with as like a child.
I mean, honestly, it was really weird
That's
for more people.
way more
I'm
entertaining.
supposed to
Thumbelina,
kill
your action.
I gave him life. Okay, that's
Dimension
what I'm saying.
dooring in. You guys appear right, kind of next to the creature. Again, that maximum distance, and like, again, you don't want to overshoot, undershoot, into this cavern.
So clearly we were right in front of him.
Very
we
much so.
were, very much in touching range. So I will.
Don't get too touchy.
I know. I really don't want to be right next to him right now. Can you zoom out the map so I can see?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Right now, the map, again, you guys don't see much. I mean, like, there is obviously stuff in. You guys can kind of see in this circle of area. So you see, like, the water leading into something down, like some sort of deeper cavern.
Okay. I would like to get I would like to be hovering over the water, because theoretically, if he has to go in the water, it will reduce his movement.
Yeah. It's like
Theoretically, because I still have all my movement.
That's like all your movement. Yes, you get out. You can actually even see this island of like gold. There are figures dark that you can't see. You have a pretty good sight, Thumbly. It's not that perfect though. Something's out there
Okay.
that looks more humanoid, not big, obviously.
Gotcha.
You see the treasure chest and everything. That will be your turn. So Morph, you have just appeared. It'll be your turn then after this next initiative
That's fine.
with Thumbelina.
Thumbelina just like bolted.
That
No,
makes
that's
then
I wasn't playing
Kronk.
that far.
it is your turn. You, Jim, and Hook will then make these checks. You can do it using that acrobatics. Kronk, you can do so. I will say either using like an animal handling or just a survival, trying to like
Okay.
navigate.
21.
21. Hook's gonna give just that general survival. That's pretty good.
It's actually 22.
22. Where's his survival? Or was that his? Yeah, he got a 21 as well.
Does she have advantage on animal handling because it's her magically summoned steed?
I will say because it's your steed, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's way better. Okay. That's a 22.
22. You got doing great. That was your first round. So at the end of your third round, you will make
Am I
it inside.
within sight?
No. Again, this is like trying to keep the turtle, like the levitating, like kicking off from the rock wall as it goes up enough. Then you gotta like lean to the left, lean to the right again. You're going back down. So there's still enough of a turn that you don't see anything in front of you. With that, it will then make Abe's turn. Top of the order.
Oh, honest Abe.
Honest Abe. He is
looks
going
at
to
Morph.
cast a spell
Morph, make
that's
a
got.
wisdom saving throw.
You
lose a
see
year of your
Abe.
memory.
Looks around. He sees like Morph Thumbly, like you see Abe look at you. You can tell though he's not looking for you, as eyes glow for a second. That white on black turns, looks directly off into the shadow. You see the creature is looking in your direction.
No thanks.
Yeah.
No bueno.
With that, he's going to move 5, 10. Wow, he can move a ton. Even through the water, starts boom, 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 like in 3 steps, closes through the cavern.
Wow. Okay, that sucks.
Morph, that makes your turn. Again, Abe not coming for you, that makes you, and Mini Morph will stay by you for the time being unless Jim gets there to like
Okay.
do stuff.
Um.
Or I guess I should say until.
Excuse me. Is he going towards Mr. Incredible?
Well, you can tell there's
That's
humanoids in
kinda
the
what I
distance.
figured.
You can't see though is the problem. It's like dark enough that you're like, is it humanoids there or is it?
You changelings have dark vision.
I mean, we can
Shoot.
assume it's Mr. Incredible.
Okay, but I can see what direction he's going in.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Problem is, I don't have a lot of movement.
He's about 10, 20, 30, 45 feet.
45 feet. Shoot, fucking dang it. That was his full movement though?
Yes.
Okay. Then
So-
that could work.
I've been doing my thing.
Okay. Then I am
should be
going
rolling way
to
higher for certain
use
things 'cause
my
of expertise.
full movement and action to dash 60 feet in the direction that he's going so that his next
5,
turn
10, 15,
he'll
20,
be like
25, 30, 35,
coming
40,
towards me.
45, 50, 55, 60. You
Yeah.
close up there, like in
Yeah.
that going through.
That's the best thing I do because I might be able to catch up to him.
Keep pace, yeah.
Yeah.
Jasmine, that makes your turn.
Okay, so Mr. Hempel gave me a new heading.
There, like enough of like a
Where we know
now
what it is.
go that way.
Cool, so I will have Carpet move us that way and then hopefully renew the stealth check to get lost again.
30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Even on Carpet's full movement, you are still about like 40 feet away. But again, coming out of the darkness, there's another stone plinth. What was your stealth?
25. I know, it just missed it.
This creature, you can actually tell, Jasmine, whereas you are being stealthy, the glow of this creature's eyes is still trained on you.
Like he knows where you are, whether you're being
Yes.
stealthy or not.
You can sense this from her roll.
No, it's not. I just rolled one below the stealth check.
Yeah.
How far away? is
No,
he right
I'm
now?
saying with it being high enough though, even though you failed, you know, like said, even with the stealth
I
check,
see.
this thing has magic going on. Even if you're hiding, it knows where you are.
Is it
Or
not sense comforting?
where you guys could be.
That's good to know.
How far away is he?
From him, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet almost. Jasmine, that I think that makes your full movement and bonus action. Do you want to do an action for anything though?
I think we'll just do a dodge.
Another dodge? Smart. Okay. Mr. Incredible, that makes your turn.
You could technically, you could probably jump that.
I was gonna ask if I could. Like,
Yeah.
how far do you think that is?
10, 20.
I
It's
think that's
about
the only one still.
20 feet, honestly, from carpet. It's not impossible if you take, like, because this is a bigger carpet, it's like more springboard
More
jumping.
than to the stone, how far is it from where we are to the other side of the water? I just don't want to fall in the
Oh,
water.
to the other side of the water is much, it's like 7 or 8 feet, honestly.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, yeah, you guys are, like, still, like, higher in the air. But again,
Easy
Jasmine,
money.
starting that descent to get near the stone,
How,
Well, you just have
how
7
low
feet.
are we then?
You're about 10 feet off the ground right now.
Easy
Okay.
money.
Yeah.
Because again, it's that like you don't want to use all your movement if like all your movement like yeah you're still up high but you're like nowhere close. It's that like yeah. So yeah, making that check
Is
easy
it
just to jump.
athletics or
Yes.
Okay.
Nat 1.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Where do you want to land, my guy?
I want to land on the stone if possible.
So that's
Jumping.
Like the first
Boom, boom, boom.
And then before I even hear the voice, I'm like thinking, "Yep, I'm ready."
Triple flip off. Boom, boom.
I'm gonna
You
go, go, go.
Land solidly on. Yes. Mr. Incredible.
Superhero landing.
You
Yeah,
take
I land like on my
The perfect
knee,
3-point
fist
landing.
on the ground.
And then immediately get like half your hit points taken away.
Oh, I meant
Honestly,
different
I'm
kind of
expecting-
you have
the mini
another
for Mr. Incredible to
48
be in
hit
that.
points reduced. You are now at 50
For his
Oh my
max?
God.
for your maximum.
Oh my goodness, dude.
There's a way to fix it, right?
Nah, he
I
doesn't
think
need it.
if I get to the end, I think it's
If he
testing my
survives that
devotion.
I
one,
hope
yes.
so.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, like if you live that long.
You never get him back.
You
stuck
are
at
at
2
50 hit points. Again, Jasmine, you see darkness sucking through. Again, your skin and muscle and bone are just shaking from this innate curse that was just settled into your flesh. Rips down through, settles in some, and you hear, one more.
You were totally bringing this guy back to life. Whoever he is.
You point basically south again, like from the last you
So
saw.
we've got to pass this guy now.
South from you, I mean, he's over there, so maybe he could try to cut you off.
If he does, but it seems like he's going straight for you. So
Yeah.
if you're right there, he's probably gonna be like, and then you can be like,
Thumbelina, that is your turn. So you are above the water again, seeing all this, and enough to see like something just springboard flipped off onto the pedestal.
Honestly, I'm just gonna assume I know who it is.
I know what's going on over there.
I don't know what he has to do, but it looks like Mr. Incredible.
You saw the superhero landing pose vaguely, and you were
Like,
like,
I wonder who that could
want
be.
to...
Too cocky for anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to kill him. Because I could essentially probably kill him.
Yeah, don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Do we need Mr. Incredible? No, yeah.
No, not Mr. Incredible. I mean the
Oh, we
the
thought you
Lord.
were talking about
Oh,
Mr.
Lord,
Incredible.
yes.
No, the demon.
Trying to kill
Essentially, I
him.
could kill him right now. I'm like,
Don't do it.
I would really like to keep my character.
guys, so we're gonna make Nick roll a new character tonight, right?
Yeah.
But I really don't want to because we want to keep Hades' plan from taking place.
Yes.
So, I'm going to use Moonbeam
Wait.
at a...
Question. If he dies while Orcus is in his other body, what happens to his soul?
That's a good question.
He dies.
Really? It's not like a Moon Knight gotta battle it out for the body?
That'd be
Maybe.
That'd
don't
be
know.
sweet.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be one heck of a
You
way
and
to take
Orcus
down
are just
Orcus.
in each
I
other's
mean, yeah, the clone's there and something's in possession, but unfortunately, there's the assumption of there's nothing to go into. You just pass.
Yeah, it's not.
It could
an
just
empty
be a
vessel,
death.
It's a full vessel.
I mean, there is a chance, maybe, like, oh, you fight for it. Like, yeah, like a Moon Knight
That
of,
would be
like,
cool, in my
two
opinion.
creatures in the same body. But that's a dangerous risk.
Midnight
So sorry, Thumbelina, yes. You were seeing this. What would you like to do?
Your standards for show are.
I'm going to cast
clean is it?
Moonbeam at the 5th
Fairly
level.
Ooh, excellent.
Because even if he fails, he takes half damage.
Yes, he does.
It's a Constitution
Motion
saving throw.
towards Nick.
So even if he fails, he will make a Constitution saving throw. Has to
My spell DC is 18.
18. It's pretty high.
It doesn't feel high when people.
It's got that advantage.
I know.
So he will succeed.
So I need to do 5d10.
Here you go.
And then half it. Oh, sorry.
5d10 for that moonbeam damage. And this is a cylinder you fixate on the point. You can use an action to move the moonbeam. Yeah, the moonbeam stays.
The moving stays. Can
Yeah,
I?
you can move it around.
For a minute, I can move it around, right?
So yeah, because it's just.
You didn't have to do a Does he have to do a saving?
Another one.
Anytime he enters it or ends his turn in it.
So you could cast on him. He takes it now. He might probably move out, but then as your next action, you could just move it back onto him. He tries to
How
make another
far
save.
can she move it?
Up to 60 feet in any direction.
So
which,
so could she theoretically, like let's say he's within 50 feet.
yeah.
Could she move it to hit and make him enter it, move it away, and move it back?
Not on the same turn.
No, not in the same turn. Because again, it's a 60 feet of like continual movement.
If he were to stay in the same place, then I could.
Yes,
yeah,
like
yeah,
if
that's
he
what I'm saying. Like do
if
like
he
move it in and out.
if he stopped, he would take it on his turn, and then yeah, for your turn, just like move it out, move it back. Yeah, that works. But you couldn't like I have 60 feet. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like see how many times it hit him wouldn't really work.
15,
That would be fun though.
24, 27. So 26 divided by 2 is 13.
13. He is vulnerable though. He takes the full 26. What would have been just that naturally doubled.
Well, oh yeah, because it was 27 half and then.
But
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
So if he had
what's
failed, it would have done
27?
a ton. He's starting to look hurt. As you guys can tell, this creature, radiant light sears into the fur and snow, melting it and burning it. As the thing roars in pain. As he roars, he is going to do a legendary action, though.
Against me.
Against everyone in the cavern. So everyone here except you two, please make me dexterity saving throws.
Except you two being who?
Jim and Kronk. Since they're
They're
not
not in the
officially
cavern.
in this
Yeah.
cavern yet.
Just wanna make
Dex.
sure.
Dex saves.
13. Here's your dice back.
13 fails. You can keep them, because again, if you hit him again, you can just use those.
So 17.
17 fails.
Dirty 20s.
Dirty 20
You all lose a year of your memories.
fails. Mr. Incredible?
Did my dodge action give me advantage on that? Or anything
Dodges
helpful?
for an attack. This is an area of
Okay.
effect, unfortunately.
Is this
What?
So then you at
Yes.
least you have
So, wasn't
evasion.
it?
Dex?
So you
Is
have
this a
evasion.
spell or is this
Yeah,
an ability?
but I just wanted to like completely
It's-
avoid
yeah.
it.
Is
I'm gonna
this
use
a
my-
spell or an ability?
Area of effect, though.
Okay.
He is roaring and shaking the cavern, and you're about to
Oh,
see what
okay.
happens with it.
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Gotcha. Yeah, you still have that.
Oh my.
Is it worse?
No.
but
Oh, it was still
I
not
can
that good.
re-roll my failed saves twice per long rest. Can I use my second time right now?
yeah,
Okay.
it might help. I'll tell you that.
Oh my gosh. It's gotten better every time, but it's still only an 11.
Oh crap, dude! You take damage and then you take the 42,
48.
48 hit point max. That's gonna screw you, dude.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, I'm invulnerable, dude.
How many
I'm
hit
fine.
points do you have?
Morph, you're still invulnerable. Yes, thank you for reminding me.
But
like,
the max won't
you're at
actually take.
50.
But the max won't take away any of his current hit points. So like he wouldn't.
Yeah, so no, fun fact here, Nick. In theory, your maximum is 50 right now.
Yeah.
You have in total, making sure I read that right, 146.
Because the rest is all just like temp HP.
It's
right
not
now.
like it's total temp, but it's in that. It's unless the
Like
what's
temporary
happening to you
there until you
isn't
lose it?
dealing damage and reducing.
Yeah.
It's just a reduction right now.
So it's like he
Okay.
has temporary hit points, right?
Yes, that's the best way to put it. So like,
Wow, I did not
you
know
still
it
have
worked
like
that way.
currently you've yet to take damage. Yeah, because it's like, but it's like unfortunately the maximum's there.
Just saying.
Who is DM?
No, I'm just saying.
Nothing.
It's normally.
No, yes,
Yeah,
the
that's
normal
fine.
thing is it will deal. Right now, this is just drawing out your maximum, but that's a lot of damage. So,
I don't know if I
there
can
you go.
do this.
10.
What?
Jasmine, this is gonna half for you, correct?
Yes.
You take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's not bad.
Morph, you are
I'm fine.
fine. Thumbelina, you take 44 points. Mr. Incredible, you take 44 points.
Okay.
Which basically puts you down to like 142. But yeah. As Legend actually shaking the ceiling, stalactites, rock, and ice start falling and ripping at flesh. All of you again, quick starting to move around. Jasmine with your evasion, carpet really doesn't take anything more if you are invulnerable. Mini Morph's gonna hide under you to not be
okay.
destroyed.
That's
Uh,
fine. Hi,
yeah.
Hi, Minnie?
Hide under the invulnerable thing.
Yeah, that's a pretty good thing to
The
do.
bubbling means nothing actually to you because it's not technically a language. It's just this
Because that's what is perceptive.
Yeah.
It's perceived.
It's just
perception of you.
So
Um,
all this time, Jim thought.
Jim just thought I was just speaking bubbles. No, yeah.
In reality,
Um,
it was a pizzle.
Jim and
Yep.
Kronk, it is your guys' turn. This will be your second round. Let's go ahead and make these round of checks to keep zooming turtly through. Hook did
24.
very well. Yeah. Hook
Actually,
got
no,
a-
wait. Because I've been doing that wrong. It's actually I rolled a 12 and got a 29.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Expertise helps.
It's lovely.
What'd you get?
24.
24. Easy. In one more round, you will make it to the end. That makes the creature's turn. He is going to do something for an action.
Okay.
Up to
I don't know if I like this.
You want to text him about it?
Yeah.
Oh my
I guess
gosh.
I'm fixing
You're
a lot of
doing
plans.
sneaky things. Yeah.
Wait. He's trying to cut you off? Fetch, dude. You're dead.
this thing has just dissolved into ice and snow and basically reformed
Where?
in front
Of
of
the last
Mr. Incredible.
pedestal.
You can't see it though directly. Like until you get closer, you know he's there.
So
How
he's
close are you?
By the end of this round, are we appearing at the entrance?
You will appear at the end of the entrance at the next round if you all successfully have that group
So
pass.
could I still have my movement left over?
A little bit, yeah, because it's turtling. It's the turtle moving for you.
So I could then move 60 feet and attack, correct?
No, because it's the action of that turn to keep the turtle on course.
So I could at least get 60 feet closer?
Yes. Oh, yeah. All of you could jump off your turtle mount and just run.
Leave the turtle just fly. I could drop concentration on levitate, though.
Yeah, like, drop concentration.
The turtle... once the turtle gets to, like, the center of the room, I'm going to just drop the concentration on it so it falls into the water.
Well, what it would be is the turtle's final movement, even ending, like, levitate early, is you would end at the entrance.
Okay.
But there's, like, a screen nearby.
Yeah, so it's not flying anymore, is what I'm saying, and it can move on its own.
So, Morph, that does make your turn then. What would you like to do?
How far away is he again?
Right now, he is just teleported, basically, to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 feet.
Well, he's a ways away.
August.
The turd.
Just sent you a text.
Okay.
I am having... One second, I'm adding onto it.
What?
There's plenty of sneaky things.
I see. Okay. I am not able to cast Expeditious Retreat because that costs concentration. So never mind.
I'm gonna hightail it over to him.
Hightail it over. Full
Yup.
60?
Yep, my full 60.
Full 60. Full send.
Would he stop moving?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55,
I've done
60.
nothing but chase after him on a turtle this entire for the last.
He's actually surprisingly fast. This is not something I expected from this kind of monster, but he's a speedy boy.
Dang it.
Morph, you move in. Jasmine, that makes your turn.
Okay, well, we'll head down to the next little shrine thing.
Are you gonna pick up Mr. Incredible on the way?
Oh, yeah, obviously.
So, like, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will say that Mr. Incredible, it's enough to, like, hop on. Just, like, part of your movement. 25, 30, 35, 40. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Ending Carpet's turn in front of this creature, about 15 feet away.
Is he standing on the pedestal that we need to get to?
The pedestal seems to be behind it.
Okay, how high up is the cavern?
The cavern goes up about 40 feet.
How high? So they could theoretically fly over?
This thing,
dude,
I will let you all know, is slightly hunched over in the cavern.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Should we have, like, gone around? Big?
Even go. That's just like movement starting in the way. You have no more movement left to even do that. That would be like a next turn, unless you want to attack or do other actions.
You gonna say something?
Do we want to wait till I put the coin in?
I think that's the only way to really do it.
Yeah,
Get
that's
away
what I
with
was
it.
thinking.
Because he might de-aggro.
Yeah. Can I try one thing?
Yes, you may.
50 feet away?
15.
50. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. He's very close, unfortunately.
Can I cast Zone of Truth?
Oh.
Yes. To make a charisma save. Just on him.
Yes.
Yeah. Curious
I
where
don't know
this
if this
is
is going to work, but we'll give it a shot.
He's got to make a charisma save. Fun fact. Doesn't have a ton of great charisma. He's going to legendary resist it.
Okay.
He failed, but still is going to burn that.
Can I try something?
Yes, you may. Because it's almost like a joint
It's
turn.
kind of we're both doing
Yeah.
stuff. So, I'm not sure. Could I do like? Maybe I should should do like a free instant check to see if this is even a good idea. But I was trying to think of like ways I could possibly distract him or get him, take him out to make him like go somewhere else, because he's still got that like tracking thing where he sees us, right?
Yes.
So, what if I did something like grab a random gold coin that I have and chuck it across the cave and roll a deception to be like, oh, go like that, you need to go chase that type thing?
You could. Yeah, use a gold
Could I
coin.
roll like a free insight to see if that's like a good distraction?
You would
technique?
have to try it.
Okay, just gotta go for it?
Yeah.
So,
It's
what
one of
am I
those-
rolling? Deception?
Deception.
Okay.
There's a DC set.
That's a 21.
You throw it. Go get. Plops into the water. This
Okay,
thing
well, that was
doesn't
useless.
blink as it's staring at you guys on carpet. Good treads again. Burning some of those resistances, trying stuff is good.
Do you have like the what is it? The dodge bonus action saved up?
Yeah.
Here's what I will say. Jasmine, Mr. Incredible, that is the turn. Thumbelina, that makes you next.
How high is his wisdom?
Well, might be like high enough,
I mean, he can roll a 30 on a saving throw.
but
I have the portents.
you do have portents.
If I use the portents as an 8 and use keys on him, would it make him fail?
Yes, defeat magic command something to fail. Succeed a wisdom save throw.
No, we have an 8 left.
The 8 is what's left.
So I feel like that's a really good way to use it.
I will be
Could
nice.
instead force him to use
He
a
will
legendary
still
resist.
succeed,
He will still succeed.
even with an 8.
Holy.
His wisdom saving throw is the best of them. Just as that free, because it's something you guys have all started quickly
Yeah.
seeing about this monster.
I wasn't sure how high it was, because sometimes it might be just like the edge of it, you know?
Yeah, but I will say, that's unfair to make you waste a portent just to like have it fail.
Try.
I'm not gonna be evil.
Only evil.
Oh, I'll still be
Only
evil.
evil.
There, I'm still gonna be very evil. You're still losing hit points, my guy. You're
Yeah.
having to drink fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be evil.
August is being very nice and changing the rules for max hit point being changed.
Oh, that's,
Yeah.
I feel like it's not
A little.
changing the rules necessarily, but just using it in the sense of how he wants to use it for
Yeah.
this particular
Or
Like I
the,
said,
yeah,
as a DM,
just a different
he
effect
is,
of the thing.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's being very kind in that way, and we
this is.
appreciate.
I was gonna say this is also my curse stuff that I've had
Yep.
prepared ever since season 2.
So very, very grateful.
Because I mean, the coin's been around since then. I've had this plan for quite a while.
Just the first one that grabbed it.
First one to grab it, finally taking care of it, basically. So it's like, all right, let's do it.
Whose
yeah.
turn is it? I lost track.
It's still tumbling. It's
Oh,
just
I
that debate of like, what spells do I try? What do I
Yeah.
want to
Because
do
the one
right
I was
now?
planning on isn't going to work, so
Right.
that has to change my plan.
I did go ahead
How
and plan
far
out my
am
turn,
I from
August,
Mr.
so-
Incredible?
From Mr. Incredible, about 10, 20, 30, 45.
Okay, so I have a really, really bad idea, but it also
Do it.
might
Do it. Do it.
work.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Could I potentially take the coin from Mr. Incredible, give myself the curse, and distract him from Mr. Incredible succeeding in his
I
mission?
don't think that's a good
No.
idea, because then
No.
you have to try to get rid
Like,
of the curse, and we're
We
just
would
here
end up
longer.
brawling on the carpet because I would not let you have the coin.
That's fair, yeah.
Okay,
You
I
could
was
try
I
that.
was thinking, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
is there a way to get it so that you can finish this?
But then you would have to do it.
Whatever, I don't
Yes.
care.
Fine.
Fine, whatever. But like, you
Yeah.
understand where I'm coming from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see it. It might be tougher of like crap now. Like even
Now we
if
have
we
to.
help
We would be
him
doing
now, there's me.
contested
There's,
strength throws because I would not willingly let you take this.
it's
And
true.
Is it
I'm
canonically, is
gonna
that
use
how you
sleight
say
of
it? I
hand
am
to
stronger than you. I beat you at it.
Canonically, Thumbly has been
One
able.
arm wrestle. One arm wrestle. I had done arm day that day.
You don't find a man on his weakness day. You gotta. Throw. But yeah, no, it's something. Thumbly, it might be tougher to
Hey,
be like.
I heard you did legs today. You want to do a race? See who's faster?
There's these stairs. Let's see who can get up faster.
Yeah.
I mean, or I
He'd
can
probably
take
still
a
beat
coin.
us, honestly.
At the same time, he won the same issue. Okay. I really just want to like knock him down without killing him.
I'm not sure.
I'm
If
not
we
sure if that's
can.
even a
You
thing.
could start to move your moonbeam as well.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
could, but
take a long time.
It wouldn't get there in
I
time.
wouldn't get there in time.
I actually should. I'll quickly just like show you where
Like-
Moonbeam is right now.
Oh, I
For
should've done
this,
something.
for
Dang
a
it.
line circle right now. Bum. Hard to see. Oh, I should have made that any other color. Just like moonbeams are white. It's the moon.
Oh, how about silver?
Let's.
How about silver?
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly
Just
tint
any
it.
other color,
Any
'cause it
other
doesn't matter.
color. Look. How about that?
That
There
was
we
perfect.
go.
That's a
wow, it's
movie.
the same size as him?
Yes, he took
Holy
the full moon.
frick!
You had to
Um,
really get out of it.
And that's the thing though. Moving moonbeam would like be like half the distance to him.
Yeah,
Right
it
now.
wouldn't be worth it. So. Okay, I'm going to cast.
Would moving moonbeam be a bonus action?
It's an action.
It's an action.
Wow.
So I don't really want to do an action.
Yeah.
Crown of Stars is one of those fewer higher level where it's like, and now I can bonus.
Yes, I am going to do Crown of Stars actually.
So,
Cool.
question: is the turtle like its own living creature?
Yes.
It just obeys the commands of Kronk.
Moonbeam is still active, Thumbly. That's currently your concentration, but Crown of Stars has now appeared around you.
I love the Crown of Stars is not a
Okay.
concentration spell.
So it just obeys the commands of Kronk.
Yeah.
So if Kronk were to be like, "Hey, pick up that gold," we'd have an undying turtle ally.
Maybe.
That eventually just like went nuts.
I don't know, Kronk.
I don't
it's
think
your
Kronk
turtle.
would do that.
It's your turtle.
No, I would not.
Let your turtle do what it
Does
wants.
Kronk understand the meaning of the curse? Probably not.
Probably not. No.
You're not the brightest bulb.
So yes, Thumbly, Crown of Stars, are you going to throw one? Yes. Go ahead and make a ranged spell attack.
Okay, you have to remind me what I have to add.
So that's going to be your proficiency, which right now is 6. It's going to be your charisma. Right now you have a plus 10 to hit, because it's your proficiency plus your spellcasting modifier. So it's a plus 10 to hit.
Sweet. Wait, my spellcasting modifier is a plus 8.
That should have increased, because
Yeah,
it's your
it should be-
proficiency plus your
Oh,
charisma.
you're saying. Okay, sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought you meant that I was only adding.
Wait. What is your charisma at?
Plus 4.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a plus 10 currently.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just double checking. Yeah, plus
You're
4.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
one of
I'm
the-
gonna-
Leveling up is always the worst with spells because it's so easy to forget. Like, oh yeah, my spells can also have more range, or you know, I have a more plus bonus to hit. It's one of those things that is tougher to remember. So yeah, plus 10 to hit.
Okay, so that's a 19 plus I have my crit stones. It's a nat 20.
You
Plus
have
10.
the critical
Oh
stone.
my gosh!
Here's 8d12.
That's it.
I mean, it's 4d12 doubled, so
It's
go ahead and roll
only 8.
those.
Throw a divine smite on top of that.
No, you don't get to divine smite. You're just a
one
bard.
star.
That's
Really
one
good.
star out of the
One
7.
Star.
And this is radiant damage, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's vulnerable.
And you.
He's vulnerable. Kill him.
Kill him!
You rolled most of those above average.
That yeah.
I just make sure I find all the right dice. Okay.
It wasn't like
that's
way
20,
above average, but
That's still insane.
she rolled good. She rolled really well.
30.
Because he's gonna double this.
No, this is double.
This is double.
No,
No, he's
the
gonna
dice
double
are
because
doubled.
he's vulnerable.
All of this is radiant damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so
That's
what
why I'm
talking
saying
about.
she just crit a radiant attack
This
against
man
something
is
like
vulnerable.
quadruple
Yeah.
damage.
That's insane damage to deal.
So, 30, 42,
Plus another 11.
49,
Oh
54.
54?
That's 108 damage.
Yo. Who needs power word kill when you
Ooh. Light shining,
That's
glowing stars appearing around Thumbelina, illuminating the cavern.
so many more stars.
One of these stars
I know.
grows bigger than Thumbelina
She
herself.
does a spirit bomb.
Boom! Like Kamehameha into the side of this creature, burning, searing through.
If that didn't
This
distract him, I
thing
don't know
looks
what
so bloody as boom.
Okay. No
This
one's
thing
paying
turns
I know. I don't.
and
wanna
looks
kill
at
him.
you, Thumbelina.
Gotta go for you, right? I
It's-
want him away
oh,
from
he's
Mr. Incredible.
pissed.
Yeah, like that's all I
Oh.
want. But now he's on me.
You know he's
Oh
pissed.
my god.
He's gonna legendary
Um,
action against
Can I
you, but
move 5 feet behind Morph? Just
my invulnerable friend, help!
No, I have a question, August. If I morph into a suit of armor like I have done in the past with Thumbelina, what would happen?
And she did say that's what she was doing earlier.
Yeah.
I'm not right now, but I
Maybe.
can.
On your turn, if you're that might
I'm
help.
just saying.
Won't help
Not
now.
right now. Yeah, no, it's
You have gotten Abe's attention in a big way.
I
Oh
would be
my
surprised if
gosh.
that was like half of his hit points.
Thank you.
But guys, I'm just realizing that if Thumbelina casts a large on me, I turn into a suit of armor after I cast invulnerability on myself. That's two of us who are completely invulnerable to all damage.
Which is
It depends on the spell or effect, but yeah.
Thumbelina.
I'm invulnerable to all damage. You guys are invulnerable to.
Morph, you are within
The
range.
way I would run that is like bludgeoning damage would still hurt her
Well, okay.
because she's inside
It's
and
a
she's
very
being like hit
well,
around.
sphere.
Bludgeoning
Yes,
damage.
sphere.
Potentially, but if I'm a suit of armor specifically molded to her.
But
This.
bludgeoning damage is the best way to deal with someone in a suit of armor. That's that's why Nathan.
Let me go ahead
not
quickly.
Gonna happen. Slashing, not gonna happen.
Slashing, no.
That's why knights.
This is
when
just
they
giving
fought,
me my
if one knight was
range.
fighting another
It's a
knight,
30
they
foot
would use big
oh my
halberds
gosh.
because you
Right
could get
extent,
force.
yeah.
I'm
Or
actually just
they
gonna
would hold
do
their
a new
swords
one.
by the blades and hit each other with the pommel. Like no joke.
Gosh.
That is the only way they could damage the other person because a sword against someone in a suit of armor, realistically, does nothing.
So it's gonna be 10,
Morning circle.
20.
Well, yeah, because it's a bludgeoning item.
Is that the range
But-
of his spell?
Anyway,
This is a giant sphere
Okay,
appearing.
Here's my question: is it a
I guess it'd be
spell?
interesting to see how.
It is a spell.
So I have advantage
Warpick
against.
sort of thing as well because
Oh, I
you
know,
could get so
warpick
much
throws
force
against spells.
behind.
You
such a
do have that
basic
con
thing.
Those are
advantage, yes.
Polish?
I haven't been able to use it because it's never a spell.
It's
It's always like an ability, and I'm like, ah.
there's going to be
Is there
you will be making a con saving throw for this. Eventually, there's two things that happen.
Okay, 'cause I have plus
This
two.
is a giant, multicolored, chromatic rainbow sphere
I don't
appearing.
actually know. Let me check real quick.
Because like
The
being
walls
able
of
to cast
layers,
that
the
on, like, a
color,
fighter
to pass through, just one layer at a
and
time
have
through the
them
walls layers.
just run into battle.
It
Thumbelina,
would be pretty
the
intense.
first wall
Vulnerability
is
Here
appearing
it is.
on top
I have
of
many
you.
spells open right now.
On so it.
It's
oh,
so it's something that
says
will
so.
affect you. The cellars you pass through.
and not more.
The wall can be destroyed one layer at
Is
a
it
time.
a wall?
Oh, excuse me. This may not be what it's gonna do because it's. I'm trying to like make sure it's what he wants to do. Yes. You guys are going to be inside this sphere. It will not affect you right now.
Single thing you're saying. Is it prismatic sphere?
It's prismatic wall.
Oh shoot!
This is a flat color.
Oh, I'm glad I have teleportation.
So the first color.
But you're
I will
invulnerable.
make them in a
Oh,
Two
second.
all damage. That's true.
Yeah, like it literally does not affect you.
Oh, I'm so
It's
sorry.
more
girl.
just
This sucks.
Thumbelina. So there's
So
going
I
to be a
don't
red one. There's
Oh
going to be
my
eventually.
God.
There
So
are
is that how you have,
layers
you have to go to get out of it
to
somehow?
get out. Each
That's
layer
a
has
nice little
damage.
spell, August.
Yeah, he's a demon lord.
He's a demon
I
lord.
don't
Like
What's
their
that spell,
lowest
actually?
stat is 20.
They've got
Guaranteed.
insane stuff. Thumbelina,
Yeah.
to get
I
out, it's
guarantee
not going to deal
his
damage now.
lowest stat
I did
is
lie.
20.
What it will be though is if another creature sees the
That's what
wall
we've been
within
fighting
20
this
feet
whole
of it.
time.
Please make me a con save throw with advantage though. Morph, you have to do so as well. This is not damage. This is an effect though, just being within the wall sphere.
Am I doing it at disadvantage?
No.
No,
I have
yours flat.
advantage.
She's has advantage because
It's a
of
spell.
a spell.
18.
And sorry, what?
18.
It
It
was
was
con.
con, right?
A con save.
Yeah, 18.
I
'Cause for this save, it's different.
also get an
'cause
18 actually.
All right. You both pass. You are not blinded by the pure just light shimmering through.
Oh, good.
There is a red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and indigo and violet
Yup.
layer
This.
that is in your way.
So is it like
You don't want
like I
to try and go
can
through
I
them.
fly up?
It's
No,
a
it's a
circle.
sphere.
It's a giant sphere
So
over
I get
yeah.
dimension door out of it?
You might be able to dimension door out of it, but it would take an action to get out.
Right, I understand. I would understand that, but
Yeah.
hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course.
But don't touch.
It's more like it was trying to blind, and like it does crazy damage if trying to get out from there. Mini Morph is stuck in there right now, of course, as well.
Would Mini Morph have to make a Constitution saving throw?
Mini Morph would.
Oh no, Mini Morph is definitely dead. He has 4 hit points.
Oh, Mini Morph is dead. Sorry. Sorry.
No. As soon as that happened, I knew he was gone.
Yeah. That's just gone.
Like, he can come back. I can bring
Yeah,
him
you
back.
can bring
back-
back,
I know.
and you guys succeed. It's bad. It's mainly it's just to be a hindrance or damage if you couldn't dimension door out.
Yeah.
He just noticed what you were capable of, and he didn't want you taking part of it.
Yeah, it's keep you out. I mean, you just in a big way stopped him. That
Well,
is
at least you didn't use your legendary action against you.
yeah,
He uses legendary resistance
resistance against
me.
you.
About a legendary action. So
Kronk, it's time. You guys are so close. One last check, and you will be at the entrance. Here we go. Jim, go and make yours as well. Hook did decent.
Let's see.
decent.
34?
Whoa.
19.
19.
Passes. Zooming in, landing with a thud in the snow. You guys appear. All of you have your movement saved. Would you guys like to just book it?
Yeah, so I'm going to run to the right, or like across the bottom of the screen
10,
there.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60.
And then I'm just going to...
Held action. Kronk, do you want to run with him, or is there a different direction you'd like to go?
Oh, wait. Could I... Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know.
You know that?
Sorry.
No, that's fair.
I could. I mean, it's not like I can get close enough to do anything. So.
This turn was just getting to the encounter. It's the unfortunate of when you split a party and stuff happens of crap. I just have to try to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks
I think
being
I'm
the
gonna-
one who
Do you have
can't catch
compelled
up to
duel?
everybody.
I do.
You
But
have
you could
compelled
use
duel?
your movement to just start running towards.
Wait.
You have compelled duel. Let's look
Because
that
I
up
don't
real quick.
actually have to fight him yet. He
Oh,
would just start coming toward me.
oh, compelled duel is so.
And then I would
cool.
die.
And then
Yes, but
and then,
it's cool.
ooh, that ends badly, but
Same story. Or
Co-
same here.
same it, yeah.
Let's see. I got it right
Only to
here.
try to
Range
do
of 30
compelled
feet,
duel.
though.
Oh, no, you
That's
gotta
the
get it
problem.
right.
So it's right now. It's like you would have to try to close distance to get some of those good spells like Banishment, Compelled Duel, stuff like that. But you could also just start running with Jim and Hook in that like closing a lot of distance.
I'm going to use that bonus action to give me advantage on the attack.
Cool.
And then I'm going to snipe.
Hook's going to be doing so as well. His is just flat though.
Does he have his hook? He could do the thing.
Wait,
He
I don't
will.
want to completely
10,
kill
15,
him, right?
20,
Because we still need to
It's
get past
just
the
doing
wall.
damage, trying to like distract. It is I
I
think
wouldn't
the
be-
goal.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, August, I
wouldn't
do.
be
I'm gonna do
surprised.
something.
shoot.
Actually.
Hook is going to use his hook fireball, but you roll first.
August, I have a question. For ranged weapons, it's okay. Close range is 20, and long range is 60, for
Yeah.
example. But then isn't anything beyond the long range simply done with disadvantage?
No, so up to 20 feet is normal. Up to 60 is then disadvantaged. After that, it's impossible.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
Can I actually, so instead of going straight, can I actually go at an angle towards the treasure instead? Like up more?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry, I have to go to my other character sheet in order to get the right weapons.
Turtle will be able to then move after this as well for you, Kronk, if you want to like
Okay.
have him like
So
follow
does the
your
20
attack or do stuff.
Sorry.
Just so you know.
What's the turtle's name again?
Turtley.
I've just been calling it Turtley. You can totally rename anytime.
For a
You
second,
know,
I
that
thought
is
you named
totally the
it.
best name ever.
There's a
Turtle.
20 sorry,
Sticks.
there's a 22 hit.
22 hits.
That was amazing, sir. Oh, so good.
Gosh. 22 hits. The radiant
He's a
damage will be
turd,
there.
but he's-
So it was 4 radiant damage.
So cool.
Oh, that was great.
And then sneak attack.
Oh, I was saying the turtle is a turtle. Sorry.
Um,
I like
Arms
puns
are free
a
earlier.
lot.
should
I've
live
been
with him.
practicing for my dad jokes.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
yes, of
practice.
course.
You gotta
Yeah.
practice.
You know,
It's an acquired skill.
it's interesting because
36.
as a woman,
36.
Without the
apparently you're
radiant.
supposed to disparage dad jokes.
All
so
of you
much.
guys see already bloodied Jim. Poof,
Some of them are
bullet
good, some
shoots
of them
in. All of you watch Hook.
I am usually entertained.
Fire burns through the cavern, illuminating.
Nice.
The flame erupts over and just extinguishes off of this creature.
Oh, he's immune to fire damage.
As Hook just, well, shit. Very softly, the creature turns just enough, sees like your group now, seeing you all just leave.
I'm with him there.
Well,
Can we get out of here, please?
you are now on the initiative board, back into that normal initiative order. That makes the start of the turn. That makes enough time has passed. There's going to be a lair action.
Yay!
I'm kind of glad I'm safe in a little bubble here.
Mr.
No, you're
Incredible.
not safe in that bubble.
All
Well, I
of
was gonna
you.
say all the things that would maybe fall from the lair have to go
See,
through all the colors to get to us.
the lair
that's
starts
a lot of damage.
Let's
rumbling.
survive, Yep.
Ice cracks, rock
Yeah, I'm not worried
shatters
A bubble for this.
as water
Oh.
moves
Oh, I don't like these kind of lair
Hovering.
actions, August.
a lot
Oh,
of
no.
ground. You see water starts flooding in towards the plinth, Mr. Incredible, where you're going. Actually, I will say this. No, it has been, that fireball is going to illuminate enough. You guys can see. Woo-hoo-hoo, didn't mean to grab that as well. Down in here is the last plinth, as ice and water is flooding towards the plinths. That is the lair action from this creature into the plinths. Again, it took him long enough, because again, he can't just immediately do these things.
Yeah.
It is now Abe's turn. That was the lair action.
Oh dear.
You know, it's okay if you skip this turn, August. We're all okay with that.
Oh,
Mr.
I wanna see
Incredible?
what happens.
We can see what happens.
He is going to
Next
attack
time.
you.
Oh.
Just incredible.
Can I be holding the shield?
It's not going to do much.
Oh,
Jasmine, it's also affecting you by an
You
area
took your
of
suit
effect.
for one
Again, this
minute.
creature is so large that while you take the brunt, there is still damage that will come. So please make me dexterity saving throws. Just being near. Mr. Incredible, I gotta get my dice
Where's
out.
that eye when you need it?
Yeah. Yeah.
can I have that eye when you die?
Not just already has it.
But no, can I have it in your will, like legally?
Do you
So
think
when I
that
started
Jasmine
playing-
cares
I
about
got a
his
26.
will?
The character sheet that my
26.
uncle gave me had a will sheet on it. And I filled it out like 5 times because I thought I was gonna die like 5 times.
Okay,
I love that.
That's pretty great.
plus
You said dexterity?
dexterity.
Do I-
16.
That doesn't pass.
How good is my life insurance policy?
26.
That passes. You will take
My
no
mom needs
damage from this.
something, you know?
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Incredible. This thing, as it attacks twice with its hand, you take 50 points of damage.
Can I don't know, like, would I be able to grab onto his hand?
No.
No.
Like, if you would pass like a dex save, I may have said maybe, but
Yeah.
right now it's just like you're
You said
getting bludgeoned.
50?
50 points. Does that put you to your normal points yet?
I am at 52.
Right. So you have like 2 temp.
Yikes, man. Don't die.
Yikes.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness for those temp points, though.
The 10 points very much saved you, but again, they're not coming back for a moment.
Yeah.
That was Abe's turn. That resets those. Morph, that's your turn. You are inside this bubble of spheres.
Okay,
You're
then
gonna teleport out.
where I first am going to go through the layers since I am invulnerable.
Oh, because you can just go through them without any issues,
Yeah,
right?
I can.
You can just
be
go
invulnerable
through.
too.
Yep.
You.
And then I am going to teleport inside of Abe.
25. Cool.
I'm
Can
going
do.
to teleport inside of Abe. And I do want to make a check because that is movement and action. Unfortunately, teleportation does require an action,
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
which sucks. But it's fine. I also... Wait.
Yikes. Bad luck.
I really want to do this. Okay, screw it. I am, instead of teleporting this turn, I'm going to do another Crown of Stars, actually. But I do have a question.
Yes.
Once I get inside of his belly, would I have an advantage on Crown of Stars?
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know. Cool. So I'm going to do Crown of Stars as my action because then I can attack him and then I can bamf inside of him and then use my bonus action to do Crown of Stars again.
Yes, you
So
could.
that's what I'm thinking.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So many layers.
There are
Can't you
7
use your
layers to
bonus
this, yes.
action
I'm
to
just
count
like
those?
adding them in now.
Oh, I can! I do still have a bonus action. Thank you.
Yeah,
you
you
can-
can
So I get
teleport
to
in
do-
and then use your bonus action to
But I have to cast Crown of Stars as an action.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
Crown of Stars
confused.
is an action and
Yeah,
teleport
so
fire
I
is also
need to
an
use an...
action.
I
But
need to
you
use
can't
an
do
action to
both.
cast Crown of Stars, and then I can
Oh,
use my
you're
bonus.
the one with Crowns of
I
Stars.
have it
Okay,
currently up.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
Yep.
She doesn't have it up yet.
So I'm going to go ahead and cast Crown of Stars.
Gotcha.
Now I'm going to try and hit him. That is an 18 plus 11, 29, I'm pretty sure hits.
29 hits.
Cool.
It's going to be 4d12.
I've
Yes,
got
it is.
4d12 if you need them. I've got
I
8d12
would love
actually.
40-12.
She has all.
I have 40-12, but 2 of them are in my bag, so. 22 plus 16 is 28, 30.
We just killed him.
38.
So
Oh my
76
gosh.
points of damage there.
That's
Abe looks on death's door.
good.
Oh gosh.
Good. Yeah, good.
Oh, last thing. You said that we can do a free check.
Yeah.
We know that the door to the next layer is inside of him.
Or he's the way of getting
Yeah,
in.
he's the way of getting in.
I would assume it's through killing him because that's what Hades wants us
That's
to do.
what I would also assume, but I want to do some sort of arcana or history or something. Can I see and figure out, is there a way to get through without killing him?
Yes. Arcana check, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Actually,
don't
could
kill.
I also specify, non-lethal damage doesn't make a difference right now. It would have to be the finishing blow that would have to be non-lethal. Oh,
Yeah.
why am I doing this? And what do I have to roll?
Arcana.
That's not a great roll.
Isn't that great?
You know what my Arcana is now?
Really high, I know.
It's a plus
15.
17.
I only got a 4. What?
4.
I have a plus
I'm
17
so
for
curious.
I'm gonna kind of
Expertise is
zoom
broken.
in
It is
just so like
broken.
we can all kind of see where we are in here. So what'd you get?
I only got a 15. I rolled a 4.
15. How do Demon Lords summon portals? I mean, yeah, they can do it, or it's them, or there's so much you don't know, unfortunately.
Okay,
Morph.
then can I message, or is that too much to do in one?
So that's another
That's
action.
fine.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure.
Jasmine, that is your turn with Mr. Incredible on carpet.
Cool. Well, as Rogue, I get a bonus disengage. And here's basically what I want to do, because this creature's incredibly ginormous, right?
Are you
Yeah.
gonna go between its legs?
That's what I was going to do. On
That's what
carpet,
I was
yeah, can we
thinking
swoop
too,
down and go
actually,
eat
yeah.
legs? Yeah, right? It's the,
Like,
the
we
classic
can't go
go over.
over, so go.
And
Go
I
under
guess-
it.
Hey, try to sweep under.
Yeah,
Cool.
with that bonus disengage.
All right.
You're so cool.
And then we just fly to the plinth.
That's 40.
Yeah, and
20,
it
30.
wouldn't trigger on Mr.
40.
Incredible
That
either,
is 40
'cause
feet
he's not the
total.
one moving. He's not
From
willing.
where you can
Yeah.
reach, there is water rising quickly onto
Can
the
I
plinth.
jump
Make,
onto
that,
the ice?
make the check.
Can I shoot him mid jump?
Wait, is it over your turn? Oh, wait, you guys' turns are together at this point. Okay.
It's like,
Basically, yeah.
yeah,
21.
you barely jump off, land on the plinth.
Go, go, go!
Let it be so. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 49.
You have one hit point.
You have 1 hit point.
You only need one, honestly.
And you have 40, or you have 1 hit point, and you have 51 temp HP, basically.
Yeah.
Dude,
Wait,
a cat has more hit
Does
max.
this
It has a
Make
higher
a man
maximum
out of
hit
you
point.
instrumental.
Wait,
It is.
Yeah.
August, didn't you say that Pascal had 2 hit points?
Yeah, you have less hit points than Pascal.
You
And
had
many
you
more.
have less hit points than my
Many more.
familiar.
yeah.
Oh, excuse me. You
Um,
A tiny little bubbly
I'm gonna.
can.
If you keep
What
arcane
is-
thing.
I can punch you in the face.
How
and
far
you
away are we
die.
from the?
You have less hit points than the average
Island?
commoner.
From the island,
Yeah.
right now, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90.
But there's
And that's like not let alone Jasmine would still need to come get you and move.
Yeah.
and you'd have to go around the prismatic sphere because I assume that's taking up a
That's
huge area.
again basically top to bottom. There's no real way to like go.
Okay.
Like yeah, 90 feet directly, but the sphere, the everything.
Yeah.
But you're close.
I recommend going on the left-hand
The
side so
left,
you're
possibly.
not too far.
That makes Mr. Incredible's turn. At the end of your turn, Abe's going to do a legendary action.
Don't like that.
Who's going after Abe?
After Abe is you. You're up next in the order on deck, Jim. He is going to.
Can I please do the final blow?
No.
I've got plans.
Got plans.
I want to.
Hold for a second.
Everyone wants a final blow. Morph and Rapunzel,
but
neither of
he
them have
hasn't
ever gotten a
attacked
final
you at all
blow.
yet.
I
But
need
still want to kill him.
What are we gonna do? He is attacking us.
I
We've been
understand.
able to
Jasmine
run away.
and Mr. Incredible.
Oh wait, no, I completely understand now. We do not kill this guy.
We don't need to kill him.
We do not kill this guy.
I
Because
know.
of Hades. I know.
Dexterity saving throws. They have a sneaky plan.
Okay.
Well, no, it's because we have a plan.
Hey, but guys, you have to let us know some of these sneaky plans so we don't.
You know, with
have them.
Well, but that's the
Message?
thing is like neither of them message. Right now, technically, this is
Well,
just your plan.
Yeah.
Until you can somehow tell Jim.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Is how do you tell him right now? What's your deck save?
12.
12. What's your deck save? You're in range, unfortunately.
As a rogue, you got a 12?
I only got
16.
plus 10.
Oh, you rolled
16.
a friggin' 2?
You both fail.
Why are you surprised by that?
Jasmine,
Can I
you,
use
So sorry.
you will have this damage.
shield
Yes.
reaction?
Doesn't help with an area of effect spell.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, crap.
Jasmine, you have.
Mhm.
Start with Mr. Incredible. Mr. Incredible, you take 40. No. Yes. 49 points of damage.
I'm sorry.
You're at 1 hit point.
One hit point with 2 temp.
Yep.
Jasmine, you will have that to take 25 hit
Oh, rounding
points. So you're at 49. As Abe turns, ice and rock form hurls it at you all, spikes piercing and ripping through. Gosh. Jim, that is your turn. Thumbly, you're on deck.
Okay. Knowing he is our only way out and not really sure if killing him would do what we need to do.
Because we are all of the mindset to thwart Hades' plan.
Yeah. I would like to do non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I want to hit him so that he falls basically just onto the ground. So like basic, non-lethally knock the crap out of him.
Moving so you can get that line of sight around
Yeah.
the sphere. Yeah.
Where I know it won't kill him, and then I'm going to attack. Okay. I do have the bonus action to give me advantage.
Yes, you do.
Okay. 23.
23 will hit.
Okay.
I'll let you know right now, it's really only the radiant damage you can do on this thing.
Really?
Yeah.
My other everything is not doing anything.
He,
It's,
so far, all of
Is
them have been
he's immune to non-magical
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Woo! It's 2 hit points.
2 hit points. That doubles.
No, that was 1.
Oh.
I doubled it for you.
Thank you. I'll give him back 2. Abe, still looking terrible. He is bloodied. He's looking so bad. Hits in. He's really though fixated right now on Mr. Incredible. Jasmine, you can tell he's not looking at you on the carpet. It's just Mr. Incredible right now.
Would I not have distracted him?
Oh, like you guys distracted enough that he did those things of like with your crown stars with everything. He's throwing up these
after
spells.
the prismatic.
Even
Dang
with
it.
that,
I'm
yes,
sorry, I'm
you've
trying to
got
save
that
you.
like things. There's high stuff you would have to do to really get his attention with it being this close now, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna tell Jasmine. Actually, I'll look at Jim and I'll be like, Jim, you want to go for a ride?
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell Jasmine we need to pick up Jim and then we're going there.
Okay.
Just shouting this out for that like talking.
Yeah.
One second.
Because we're all pretty close. Like the three of us.
Yeah.
You'd be able to like pick
I
him
can
up.
veer in that
It might just get a little slow with
It'll be
3
slower,
full-bodied
but-
humanoids on the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 doesn't really damage it, but with 3, that's where it might get slow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys just kind of like hold him out or knock him out. I don't know.
Thumbelina, that is your turn.
I'm dimension dooring out of here.
Where would you like to go? You
Can
kind
I
of
go
have the.
right by Morph.
You have so many spell slots. I'm so jealous.
And I'm gonna say no way puts baby in the corner.
Was it?
I'm going to do another crown star on him.
Go for it.
Can
Roll
you
to
specify
hit.
non-lethal? Can you
So,
specify non-lethal? So
Let's
we don't kill him?
say someone
I
stole
don't
the
know
coin
their plan.
from Mr.
I know, but we all know
Could he
that we
then
wanted more
not
Hades.
get rid of the
I'm angry
curse?
enough right now that I probably wouldn't care. Sorry guys. It's only like a 4 plus. What is it? 10. So it's a 14. It's probably not gonna hit.
14 does not hit. That's just a bonus action though. Oh, but you dimension door for your action.
Dimension
Yeah.
door is my action.
He's like getting the crown of stars like as it comes to just like sizzles out in the snow and ice around.
But if you guys don't learn this about the Melina, she's pretty rash.
Yeah, she's impulsive. She
She's
acts.
impulsive, she acts. She's angry. She's
Um,
got stuck in a cage, for goodness sakes.
yeah, it was a fancy cage, but a cage.
Yeah,
no,
like
right.
a fancy cage.
You can imagine
Okay, I
that
have
would
a
rub a pixie
question.
the wrong way.
So I don't want to be like that person who. So I was looking at the sphere, the wall,
Dang.
and it says that if another creature that can see the wall moves to within 20 feet of it, or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Mhm.
Be blinded. Are we within 20 feet?
You guys already
Is that
succeeded
that?
though.
Oh, but
That
it's-
was that first. Like
yeah, just the first time it's. Going.
yes, like it's kind of like with fear effects and stuff. If you can
Okay.
pass once, okay, you're
I
not
thought we
blinded.
passed it twice. That's good to know.
If he cast it twice, which he can't,
Right.
but that would be a big thing.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Jim
passing-
Hook runs up, just starts again, taking a shot with his pistol, glancing off again, trying to like just take any
but
distraction.
He doesn't deal magical damage.
No. Again, just trying to be like any form of just distraction at this point. Kronk, that is your go, my friend.
Okay, give me a second.
You're good. You're good.
Who's after Crown?
After Kronk will be top of the order back to Abe, and then you're after
Cool.
him. Again, I should say Abe is the name you've given this creature.
I
It
know.
is
Yeah.
not. It's true.
And it's not Jonathan either.
It's not
So-
Jonathan.
I
Try
don't know
your
that.
best, but man, it's not Jonathan.
He probably doesn't remember me trying Jonathan. I could try another name now.
Jonathan? He's trying to like vary it. It's like Rumpelstiltskin. Can you guess his
Yeah.
name in time?
Paladin, like, just as.
I want to find an ability.
So that's gonna be right there.
Thank you. Oh dang it. Okay, never mind. What can I do? I'm like so far away.
So if it helps, I could show you like just moving like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 puts you within about 10, 20, 30, 40,
You
50,
could-
60, 70.
Could I? Can I throw Jim? Would that be at all helpful? Would that speed up the carpet trip at all? Like if I go over and I just like get ready to yeet Jim as soon
So
as
instead of
they
going
fly by?
diagonal,
Yeah.
yeah. You're a willing creature. That's a good action to throw. Oh, throw me. Kronk, go ahead and give me then for your action an athletics check to just like hut. Straight.
I
And
just
yeah,
went
like throwing
straight.
into the air to like try to like close distance.
Well, it comes out to 11, but it was a natural one.
Oh
fetch.
no!
On the now, I gotta say, you go to grab Jim.
Well,
Boss.
She could still
Like-
pull me, at least her
Yeah,
movement.
like you pull up. As you pull and throw,
You're like, out.
Jim, you go 5 feet and you know your pants have ripped. From what you were able to like pull up and
aside
in.
from that, she was right next to me, right?
Oh boy.
You ran up and in. No, so
Oh.
Kronk, you use your movement to get to Jim, grab, and it's like in that throw, it's not like caught weird. So like side of your pants just ripped as
It's a side
nothing not
fancy.
easily mendable, but like didn't go very far, didn't get, because it's again like you gotta try though, honestly, like you always have to try.
Yeah.
That would be.
That was a
Um,
good idea.
Good
Could I
idea, you know.
give an advantage?
Hey
to
guys.
that?
It would have been on your turn.
I have
Except you can't tell.
Gotta be on your turn.
Gotta
Gotta be on your turn.
I will say, just in case
So-
this might be a good idea.
I was gonna.
Kronk,
go
though, you
for it,
have now
yeah.
moved in again,
But,
like keeping
yeah.
like rank with like Jim and Hook.
I don't know how many he
Um,
has past 8 though.
all of
He
you
might have
guys see
5 or 5.
Mr. Incredible.
The average would be
This is a box of doom
Uh.
because the lair action is going to try to trigger,
would be
Yeah,
and
eight.
water might rise.
So I would
I
say,
would go above.
yeah.
Let's see my shit.
If water rises, it will rise
That's,
into you.
Okay.
And you would forget.
I could do a 5th level spell.
If you failed
and
the
then
sighting,
say
you'd
what
forget.
level? Third?
It's a 4th level spell.
Here
The
comes
first?
the lair.
Yeah, so that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3d8.
All of you see
So does
Because
how many?
it's-
5?
the
Oh, 2d8
plinths
Yeah,
for
it's
each
2
level.
days.
That'd be-
are now all
that'd be 5,
starting to
7,
submerge.
9, 11.
Mr. Incredible,
And then 13.
Could I use the
water.
movement that I didn't use
Times
before?
4.
Unfortunately,
So that'd be
no.
about-
That's okay.
That's a lot better.
Please make me a wisdom saving throw. Water has risen now. Mr. Incredible, you see it wash up onto your
Is that Tony?
boots.
That's a 22.
22. Your mind is starting to buzz
Oh shoot!
as you feel shaking through it. You're here. You're ready to put a
I'm grateful I
thing
fly.
in the
Right?
temple in the box, and you were, as your minds are being gnawed away by the water.
So you don't lose
Um,
the memory.
You've not lost memory yet,
it
but this
doesn't
is
feel like-
bad. It's kind of like
You're
Kronk.
getting
You succeeded first with
pregnancy
the snow cone.
brain. Oh, that's
Pregnancy
fun.
brain is great.
I don't want that.
I don't like this.
That is
A level of just oh no.
Abe's turn.
Here we go. Don't kill Mr. Incredible, please. Wait,
Four,
I'm not
five,
close
six.
enough for him to leave my own.
Opportunity of attack!
Yeah, the
Opportunity of attack!
You can opportunity attack.
Opportunity of attack! I don't know if I want to,
Do
except...
it.
You
Wait,
can't
can I
do
cast a spell?
No, you
You
can't.
gotta be-
Unless
it's
you have
a-
the Warcaster.
Morph has it.
I
That's why
want
Morph was sad
Warcaster.
because it was just
Because I
enough.
was fighting.
Just enough.
You could poke him with your sword.
Poke him with this.
I mean, can I cast Throne of Stars on him non-lethally? Because the spell I want to do requires him to be at a low hit point range.
But you can't cast a spell as a
Yeah, you just
reaction.
cannot.
It's-
cast
It's a
spell.
bonus
It's a
action.
bonus
though.
action, and because this is a reaction opportunity attack,
Yeah. You
Crown of
just
Stars is
cannot do
difficult in that
spells
way of
at
it's
all.
a bonus action
Okay,
thing
so
you
it
can
won't
do.
work.
Yes,
Is what you're saying? Okay.
It sucks.
it would have to be like
You
a
could attack
normal
with your
weapon.
sword.
That's not gonna do anything.
You could try and trip him
But
with
I
your
could
sword.
like.
Is it a
Can I
magical
stab
sword?
him in the ankle?
Go for it.
He is immune to all non-magical.
Roll the hit. You got your
damage.
little fairy sword there.
Is it magical?
No, it's a
Yeah.
very. Oh.
Oh, it is.
The fairy sword's magical.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
You
did
asked
not know
Merlin
that.
for a sword. Like it's fey made by the
Right.
fairy. It's one. It's like if you get a true elven made blade, it has that innate magical to it.
That's just a base of a 3. That's not gonna do anything at all.
Shut up. Doesn't even come close to penetrating like the fur outer layer of
Sword is
ice.
like yay
I
big.
think it needs some more practice. with
Yeah,
that.
the sword that's like 4 inches long. Ha! Oh wait, right.
It's only 4 inches long.
Like, there's a lot of fur in the way.
What
finishing
did you roll?
movement
A
a 3.
three.
How
Three.
though? Because like.
Well, she rolled a natural 3.
I rolled a nat 3.
Oh.
So plus everything.
Plus, no matter what I add to it with my
It's
spell,
not gonna
it won't
beat
do
the
it, 'cause
AC.
I'm not a warrior in that sense.
Jasmine and Mr. Incredible.
Yes.
I was so close.
He has gotten up close.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be his turn. Here we go. Not to you, but Mr. Incredible, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I don't like
Nice.
that.
You are in the water. This is at
Oh, that's
disadvantage.
cool.
I am so sorry.
Oh, Mr.
Nat
Incredible.
20.
What?
And okay,
That's okay too.
21 at disadvantage.
No way.
Yes.
Ah!
He was about to stun you.
Hold person was so close.
Okay, so
As the spell, you resist. Oh!
Might I say that's a legendary?
Oh,
No, I'm just
That was pretty legendary, but I'm gonna kill you for it.
totally wicked.
That's
I
3
wish
nat
I
20.
were
On
That's
your turn,
ridiculous.
I don't know if I finished this thought. Now, if someone else were to have the coin, would Mr. Incredible be able to get rid of the curse?
You don't
Multiple
know. Probably
people
not.
can
though.
have
Multiple
the-
people can have the
yeah.
curse, but to
I feel
get
like
rid of it,
the curse has to be willingly given up,
yeah,
and so
it requires the coin.
Okay.
That's like between areas between the stuff, Mr. Credible. That's like enough of a just natural
Yeah.
inference, a natural insight of like, yeah, I gotta go give it.
Cool.
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 That was Abe's turn.
That was awesome, dude. I cannot believe you did that.
Morph, it is your turn.
How far freaking away is he?
He is about 10, 20 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm
That
gonna
sounded
I
finally
thought I missed
teleport inside of him.
Frickin'. She said frickin'.
Freaking. Yes. He thought.
I heard the F word.
Yeah,
Oh,
me
No,
too.
she
So-
said
It was frickin'. It was. I heard it
It
frickin'.
was
I heard frickin'.
frickin'.
I
I'm
heard
right
frickin'.
here.
Well, no, I heard. Yeah, I heard the far. I heard how freaking in far away is he?
Oh my god, I would.
Morph is snapped in a bad
I
way.
was like, that is not something she says.
No.
Morph is going
No,
crazy.
I once said the
Um,
S word on accident and I almost crashed.
I once got my companion.
No,
to
you're
say
good.
the-
Morph, you
that
can
is weird.
teleport within this creature.
Sweet.
I scared
Now,
him so
Oh,
bad.
I'm so glad
going
you're
to
using
cast
this.
Crown of Stars non-lethally
From inside.
from inside.
I will tell you this. 1 second.
Can I miss?
It's still technically a roll to hit.
Okay.
Because, like, it's more also the innate magic of if he can dissipate
Does
it.
he have a lower AC?
Oh, being inside a creature? No, but it's doubling again
Yeah.
already. You could double. Okay. Casting this, the radiant damage doubles.
I know.
That also doubles from being inside.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is so cocked, dang it.
That's why I'm doing the quick mental math, but you would
so
still have to roll.
that is a 26.
That hits.
Okay.
Roll 4d12.
I'm gonna borrow these again.
Non-lethal, you said.
Non-lethal. 9.
Okay.
I didn't roll so hot this time. That's not.
But it's
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
quadrupled.
Only 19.
Okay,
But
so
you rolled a
19, but my
76.
mind is older.
19.
Yep,
that's
so
56
quadruple is
points of damage.
76. Because that's 20 times 4 minus 4.
Mhm.
So that's 76.
Oh.
In a
Non-lethal.
burp of radiant damage and energy
Okay.
exploding out of the mouth, Morph, you fly out.
Hey!
The creature turns, falls, and is down.
Are we out of initiative?
I'm taking that.
We
I'm taking
are
that right here.
out of initiative.
Okay.
Is he
Is the
down
Okay.
in the
gone
sense
now?
of like he's still alive?
He
but
is
Yes.
breathing.
Because
Because
he
I
should
should
be
also
unconscious.
ensure that he is asleep. But
He's like, yes,
there's
incapacitated.
no
He's
point.
asleep. He's down.
Okay, because that
Um,
was my next thought. I was like, I could put him to sleep.
Cast asleep when he's super
Yeah.
low.
Does the orb thing disappear?
Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it
That
does.
was a
Okay,
delete all
should
those.
we explain the plan?
Yes. So I'm going to return the coin.
I mean, I'm
I-
gonna come pick you up and ask,
Yeah.
do we still need Jim?
Yes.
Mr. Incredible, as you are being pulled out of the water, your head is. Ooh, don't move the body, move the rug. Your head is burning and swimming from being in the water. The second you are out, it still is there, but not as bad.
Okay.
Can I just
So
press
I'm
a
gonna
digitation
say-
before he's out of range and see if it like completely dry him and see if that makes a difference?
Dry him? Yeah, you already feel much better as well. With,
Okay.
there's still a
Thank you.
light
You're
buzz though. Again, kind of like Kronk. There's just little
Yeah.
things. I'm actually gonna make one roll real quick. Yeah, you're doing fine so far.
Okay. So I'm going to return the coin.
more if you move over. Thumblean, do you move over yet at all, or do you want to
Yeah.
stay? Yeah, okay. Just
I can do it from 30 feet away.
Since
so
you're
I'm going
all-
to stay over by the body. Actually, I want to do an arcane scan type thing, and I want to again try and figure out anything about can we use the portal without killing him?
And can we greater restore his
Hey,
mind?
who's
Can
gonna
I help?
Arcana?
Can
yes.
I help out with that?
Or
can
I
I make
can
that
help
roll? Because
you.
I have
I
a
can
plus
help
17.
you.
I'm going to say this right now. Who's going where? Tell me right now.
What is
Who's
your
going
plan?
to the body and who is going to the
Well,
temple?
can we hear their plan first before
Yeah,
making
okay.
Yes, you can say the
Okay.
thing, but then I need to know where people
Yeah,
are going
that's
to go.
fair.
Okay, so the plan
Yeah.
is to go. He puts the coin. Hopefully, the plan centers around being able to talk to this guy.
Oh.
So he's gonna put the coin back,
I'm
And
gonna say
I-
I put this snow cone here.
and I'm gonna use minor
That's
illusion to
gonna
make the coin look like a snow cone, hoping that the dude grabs it, and even if he dies, he doesn't die, kind of thing.
And he might even turn into a pirate himself.
Well, so this guy meaning Abe? Or
Yeah.
Meaning eight.
Oh.
Yeah, we want Abe to be unkillable to therefore disrupt Hades'
So
plan.
we could use greater restoration on him to hopefully bring him back up and to hopefully see if there's anything that'll fix his mind if you want us to.
That would bring back
What
all
do
his
you
memory, and
think
that
he
might not
wants
be a good
here?
thing.
Because hear me out. So it's not like the first layer with all the armies and then the second layer with all the armor and stuff. Like there was always like valuable stuff that like yeah, of course this is why like Hades wants
You
to
could
control this
create
layer.
an unkillable
What?
army.
Yeah, think of like
From
the
this
snowman from
Oh, the
Frozen
snowman.
2.
Is that like?
or Frozen.
So
That's
Like-
what I'm kind of imagining.
Let's
Plus,
should I roll like an insight check or something? And basically like what's so special about this layer?
You can, but that would be then what you're doing while you fly Mr. Incredible
Yeah.
over. Yeah. So who would like to go with Jasmine and Mr. Incredible?
I
Anyone?
have to go.
I'm gonna save my body.
Jim, you're going to
I'll
kind of
see it
hop
more.
on.
I'm gonna get back to the turtle.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, the
anyone who's
turtle,
not-
fun fact, has started moving. Eventually, Kronk, your turtle, is now here.
Yay!
Your turtley friend.
You guys should probably leave. The
Hope's
room.
going to stay kind of with Kronk Turtle just because it's that, like, you know, don't over encumber the carpet, don't go over.
Okay.
Um,
Let's hop on the turtle then, because we don't know what's gonna
yeah.
happen.
Do you want us to
Hopping on Turtle.
restore him by like? Would you rather us do like heal
Wait.
wounds, or would you rather us do like something
It's
larger?
kind of your choice.
I'm asking.
As little as possible.
Yeah. That way, if we need to knock him down, we can.
Is there anything that we can like?
I have cure wounds.
Does someone have hold monster?
I have dominate.
I have hold
monster.
person.
Dominate monster, whole person.
I have
Does he
but
count as
dominate
person?
Yes.
monster is.
I tried
wisdom
using it on him
based.
earlier, and he succeeded, but it's.
He
still
should be
He
good enough.
cannot succeed when he's unconscious. We could do hold person on him now, wake him up with healing him, and then he's already held.
I have also.
Yeah, but the goal is to get him to take the coin.
I have Geese and I have
He needs
dominate
to take
monster.
Yeah.
So Geese or dominate monster would have him take it.
Oh, but doesn't he have to do it of his own free will?
Yeah.
Not with Geese.
Yeah,
No, he needs
Oh,
to.
The
take the
curse.
To take the curse, it's something like
so he can't die.
you can trick someone into it, but
Yeah.
you need to make
Well,
sure
okay,
it's
how about
like
this?
something you're stealing or
How about-
taking.
Okay, so we know he himself is under the effect of this like
He's under the
mind
influence.
erasing water.
Yeah.
Okay, he's out of the water, right?
Yeah, like this is Andre Land. Sorry, I should have
Okay,
moved him before.
So
now.
if we use greater restoration on him, he should come back with all of his memories.
But do we want him to come back with all of
And then we can explain to him what is happening with the other demon lords, and either convince him to like let us go, or heaven forbid we have to fight him again. He has like 8 hit points, or we get him on his
I'm going
side.
to cast slow on him while we're doing this.
cool, yeah.
Can I argue that we can cast both Geese and Greater Restoration, or Dominate Monster and Greater Restoration on him that way? If Greater Restoration makes him not insane, but what if he wasn't the Welcome to the Himalayas dude?
Oh yeah,
before?
I'm fully expecting him to be like a straight up evil
Right. So if we do Dominate Monster while he's down, or Geese, either or.
dude. But then greater restoration will get rid of that effect.
Yeah, you'd have to do greater restoration first and
Yeah,
then.
and then
Oh. Or do we do?
I want to try to reason with him honestly.
I just don't know if he would be reasoned with.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I do want to cast slow on him beforehand because he can
Greater
only take
Restoration
an
will take
action or a bonus
away
action.
Slow.
But if you
crap.
cast Greater Restoration first,
Okay.
then
I'm
you
casting
can
slow
cast
right
slow.
now
I'm going-
on him.
You cast slow.
Yes.
Then they don't want me to do Greater Restoration.
Slow does nothing.
Cool.
As you look over and see blood seeping out of a gash on its
So
neck.
did he fail all his death saves?
You look, see Varian flipping you all off as I
Oh.
nat 20 to stealth, and he hops into a portal and leaves.
Wait, who?
Variant.
Varian.
Who's Varian?
It's
Long story, Kronk.
you need to watch Tango the series.
no.
It's another
but, like,
Hades minion.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. No.
All of you see, though,
Okay.
out of the body, starting to form is a
Revivify. No.
small portal
I don't
above.
have Revivify.
Okay, coin
Wizard.
first, then portal.
Yep, coin then portal.
Coin portal.
Fetch this.
I had to make a roll. I even took a picture for that documentation because I'm like, yeah, people are watching you, and you guys come over, Mr. Incredible. As you approach, you hear sacrifice. You're holding the coin. What would you like to do?
I'll drop it in.
You drop it in. Nothing immediately takes effect as you hear sacrifice.
Oh, you gotta do the whole.
Yeah. Can I take?
Do
You have to
non-lethal
I
damage.
don't even have.
Would he need to insight that? Because are we
Oh, do I need to
metagaming
insight
too
it?
much?
I'm giving you the words to
Okay.
sacrifice.
Okay, then I'll.
Non-lethal damage on yourself.
Well, the thing is, I don't even have a knife. Oh wait, I have a sword now.
You have
Phil!
Phil.
I'll just whisper, "Hey Phil, just a prick."
What? It's a sword. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
With those 10 hit points, it does not put you under.
While he's doing that, can I actually be searching the body for anything?
Mr. Incredible. Darkness seeps out of the blood, and you feel a weight that has been in your mind for so many years lift. You are in complete control of your actions. You feel the buzzing of the memory dissipate. Everything burns away. Your eyes see clearer. Your mind is
You
your
don't
own.
look so evil all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You feel new.
As in, like more hit points.
Nice.
or-
As in, you got 1 hit point right now
Okay.
and 1 temp. So
Yeah.
take that as you will.
I have a question.
You can start looking by.
Maximum
There's nothing on this
sword?
body. It's just a giant, furry, now dead creature. Yes, Jim.
So Jim, looking at all this treasure, being a pirate,
Yeah.
he is not wanting the curse. So, what I'm going he's inferring that it's probably the coins because that's like what everyone who's had this curse has had the coins.
As far as
So-
we know.
Exactly.
As far as we know, yeah.
So I'm gonna go up to like a gem. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna take it, but I'm
Can you
gonna
just
cast
spell curse
identify
on
on
that?
it.
You cast Identify on a gem,
I don't
not
Yes.
inside the box or in this,
Oh,
you
I
know,
thought you
stone
removed
box.
curse. That's
Yeah.
what I meant.
I was going between that one and Greater Restoration.
Oh, I thought you had removed curse.
Mm,
You
I
have
thought I did
bestow
too.
curse.
I have
August.
bestow curse. I thought I did too.
Here's what you
Right.
get.
Makes me feel
I don't.
better.
On Identify, a gem of the fabled treasure of Cortez. It is a gem.
Is it cursed?
There's no curse on this gem.
Can you get like enough for all
I
of
don't
us to
tell
share?
anyone. I start sleight of handing every gem.
Make me a complete and total stealth check.
That's
Stealth?
actually a really
Yeah.
good
Because
idea.
well, I have my mage.
No, sleight of hand, but it is stealth against everyone
You
who
do
can.
have Mr. Incredible and Jasmine.
Mr.
right
Incredible and
there.
Jasmine are right there. Anyone can look
Fine,
over you. It's
fine.
how much can you get before people realize.
Okay, how about this? I message the people immediately around me.
The two of us.
Us two?
Yes. I go, so, I just checked this out.
We've got to split it.
It seems like everything outside of the sarcophagus is fair game. But I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure the gems are at least fair game, and I'm gonna go cast Identify on that rug there.
It's good.
What is it,
Is
though?
it a magical rug?
It's a full rug.
Okay.
It's worth like 200 gold. Not cursed, not magical.
I'm going to keep an eye on the
We've gotta
portal and see
split
if
Okay,
it
I go
starts
to a
disappearing.
piece of gold, like just like piece of gold outside of the sarcophagus. Cast identify on that.
It's one of your last spells, I think, too. Just
I have 2.
oh yeah, yeah.
Identify
So
lasts
this
for
is
10
I have
minutes.
one more first level
August,
spell.
identify lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay, so you don't have
Oh
to
yeah,
keep
you can
casting
keep
it.
identifying.
Yeah, so just
Oh, really?
One
Just
identify,
like
yeah.
switching
Just
the
keep it up.
focus.
I'll give you this, Jim. As long as it's not any of the coins in the sarcophagus, you're set.
In
While
that
he's
case-
doing that, I'm just gonna come over and I'll be like, I need you to look at this too. And I'll hold out the diamond.
I look at the diamond.
Diamond. A magical diamond worth 10,000 gold pieces
Holy
has
moly.
3 diamond charges in it, usable in any
Wait.
high-range diamond spells.
That is so cool.
Could you do
And
that
I'll
to
slide it
your
back
body,
in.
the spellcaster? Could you
So-
do that to your body, the spellcaster?
Okay, so
Jim's
my bag of
put down
holding is getting
10,000.
filled.
If Jim's pointing out that there's safe gold, I want to take some of it because I have like no gold on my person.
Cool.
I-
Every you 3, please roll me stealth against Hook, who is looking at you.
Stealth or sleight of hand? I guess it doesn't
How's
matter.
he gonna
My
get to
modifiers
me?
are the same.
It's stealth.
Oh,
Oh,
you lost everything with the bag of holding stuff.
This is my opportunity to get it back.
yeah.
Oh, but it's stealth, so I get advantage for not using movement.
You do. Yeah, if you're just sitting there slowly picking up coins.
Hey,
Oh,
August,
I do too.
can I roll an insight of some kind to see
Yeah,
if
that's
greater
not
restoration would restore his hit points?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll
Because
that.
it says I
You can
do
even
one
use
effect.
Arcana if you want to. It could be magical. What?
I'm the worst at stealth. I got
25.
an 11.
11.
17.
What the hell? As Hook immediately sees Jim shoveling coins in.
Fire
Yes,
slap for me!
Jim!
Within a moment, I mean, Croc, you have the turtle too. Everyone can come start
But no,
getting
I
it.
got.
Like,
We get the lion's share.
you guys will get a little bit more than others.
I'm not, because I'm gonna stay close to the portal.
I have 41,000.
More if you're not
Yes.
taking
I'm
any.
just gonna ask them, Belena, can you please get any gems for spells?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I do a
Yes.
history
I will do
check? What was the name of the lord of the first layer?
Dispotter?
No, first layer,
that
that
was
wasn't the first
Zariel.
It's Zariel.
Yeah,
Zariel.
Zariel.
What happened when we killed Zariel? Like, was
The
there a
portal
way
was
of
created.
determining who was going to take over?
You don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait a
Did I
second.
do like an Arcana?
Sure.
Didn't
You're
their
a look
bodies-
of conquest, dude.
Yeah, I
August,
know.
didn't their bodies
That's what I'm
immediately
going
start
after.
Are you
disintegrating,
offering to
like,
stay behind
disintegrating?
and rule this
I'm going
layer?
to do a medicine check on this dude right now.
I wanna,
Oh,
like,
he's disintegrating.
disrupt
Within the
him.
next half hour, his body's fully disintegrated.
But
Dang it!
could
I got a 17.
but there is a body.
for-
There is a body.
It is
For right
disintegrating.
You
now.
have revivify.
Yeah.
You could bring him back.
You have Revivify, and we have a bunch
You
of
do?
gems. Okay.
Oh
I mean, you
my
don't have to. We're not
gosh.
taking
Oh my
your
gosh,
for
you
sure.
could.
That's a possibility.
There's nothing else I want to do.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's
Kronk.
do it.
Okay, first we get as much gold as possible.
Yeah.
I will say this: Kronk, you would have to immediately go because Revivify doesn't have a ton of time.
Oh
No.
yeah, it's
1
like
minute.
within the next minute,
It's
right?
within
Yes.
a minute of death.
You
And
gotta do it
Okay.
now. I can
Oh
do that
wait,
now.
does that mean the portal will disappear when he's back though?
Oh.
So like,
So what's more important, the portal or the Lord?
what's
There
the,
was
is there
another
any
way,
other
though.
way to
there
get
there
a portal
has to be
open?
another
There was
way.
another way. Because he said that there was a way in his cave. Didn't he?
But
I
this
don't know.
is his cave.
Is this his cave?
But we have gotten to wait, no.
But Revivify, what does it bring him
Brings
back
him to
to?
Portal's
one hit
not gonna
point.
go away.
Brings him to 1 hit point.
completely.
Do it,
It's gotta
do
go
it,
somewhere.
Kronk, do it
So
now.
we can bring him back to 1 hit point,
Yep,
and then
just
if
do it.
there's no other way, we can kill him again.
We
Yep.
no wait. If we bring him back, the portal's got to go somewhere because there's got to be a way to get between, and we have a compass that'll tell us where it's at.
Could we like hop through the portal and cast Revivify behind us as we're
I don't
leaving?
think it works that way.
and you would not have enough time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
do
like
it.
kind of slowing time right now. Normally I wouldn't do this, but it's that like you either cast Revivify now, comes back and see, or just let it go. You have plenty of time to get the gold and go through the portal.
Let's do it.
I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revive him?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because it brings him back with 1 hit point. We could literally just you could flick him and he
I
would
could.
die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, no, because
Yeah,
he doesn't
because-
take physical
Are we doing
damage.
hunks?
No,
Oh,
no,
it has
he-
to be radiant
No,
damage.
no, his
Flick him
his-
and smite.
No,
Are we
no, legit.
trying
Just
to-
a normal attack from him deals 1d8 radiant.
Hmm.
Are we trying to get him to take a coin? I think it's smart.
I think
If
so.
he comes back with his senses, we should explain
just
what's going on.
revive him right now because August is going to finally say,
Okay.
okay, that's
Okay.
too much.
I'm gonna do it. I get any gems?
You're starting to get. I will help divide up. Morph and Kronk, you guys will be by him, so you won't be able to get this gold. Kronk, as you cut
I am priming a crown
seals.
of stars.
I have
Right
crown
now.
star. We should.
Yeah, but you're distracted.
You still have your crown of stars.
You should
Both of
some
them.
up too.
I know. I'm
Um,
just prepping, like, making it clear that I'm going to use it on.
Levistic-
Oh, okay.
Abe sits up.
Try talking to you because you have really good persuasion.
Hey man,
Hello.
how's it going? You doing okay there, buddy?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Kronk. What's your name?
I don't know.
Well, that's unfortunate, but I like you. What do you want me to say? Ask him about the portal.
Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Be cool. Okay.
The portal has disappeared as he sits up.
Does
Okay.
it go inside of him, or do it
Just
just disappear?
disappeared.
Interesting.
Yeah, let him know we're trying to pass through.
So we actually are looking for a portal, and we hear you're the guy to talk to find said
Portal
portal.
to Tartarus.
Yeah, another layer.
The next.
Tartarus.
Give me a persuasion check.
You're really
Can
good at
I
those.
help?
No. Give me to give a help. Yes.
Yes.
So give me your persuasion too.
I have a +8.
My
So-
persuasion is already +10. So
That's a dirty 20.
They're 20.
So
Cool.
you
You can
have
have advantage on
Yes.
persuasion.
awesome.
So,
That's a 24.
Yes.
You see, just yeah. A portal slowly forms. I will say I'll tell you after session of just exactly what
Yeah.
everyone got in terms of gold and silver.
Okay.
Portal's open.
I'm flying through before this
Yeah, cool.
closes.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
let's
much.
go.
I mean, okay.
Should we get him to take a coin?
oh,
Yeah.
hey,
Is anyone coming with me?
Hey,
How about first get away
who
from the
put
gold?
this-
Get away from the gold, so he doesn't think you're
Well,
pirates and go berserk again.
It's a good
Who
idea.
put this snow
Well-
cone here?
yeah.
It's gonna melt.
There's a snow cone right here. Can I roll deception?
Yes, you can.
Can you give me advantage by
Yeah.
trying to roll?
Yeah.
Give me another. Give me your own deception.
It's the water. He's gonna
Nat 20.
melt it all again.
Not
Okay.
even
Are
kidding.
you
You get
serious?
advantage. You get full advantage on this.
I don't know how this is happening.
Okay, so
I have a better
26.
deception than you. I have a +8.
26.
I have a
And
plus
You
9.
see-
We're getting- Oh no, I was talking to him. Yeah.
Snow cone. Why is there snow cones?
You should come check it out. Come grab it.
Oh, he's
It's
gonna,
Lemon
lemon.
flavored.
he's gonna step in the water and forget what you guys just said.
Yeah.
As he steps in the water.
You might save.
He did not save.
That was a natural one.
Fetch.
Stops. Where am I?
Hey, is the portal still open?
Portal's still open.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Hey,
fly
there's a snow
across
cone right here. You want it?
Make me another deception.
Can I fly
Can I give him
casually
advantage
towards
again?
the
Try
portal?
again.
Can I
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys
Can we
start getting
all
out of
Why don't you
here.
go through?
flying casually
Actually,
towards-
can I instead because I have a +8?
That's not gonna do it.
Yeah. Anyone who want. I mean, like
Okay.
basically everyone.
Natural 20.
That's fine.
Okay, well,
Sure.
17 +8 doesn't
Once he
even
gets to a
matter.
certain
Snow cone?
point, he can just walk on the ice and
He
No,
can-
why did he just keep going through the waters?
Well, like
he's
because he
on
had
one of
to.
the rocks now.
He
I know.
just
He's
went
going
onto
the
one of the
direct-
rocks, stepping on a rock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the church got Hook's gonna come
I
over
thought
to
he
the
was
portal
gonna
as
have to go
well.
back into the water. like,
Thumbelina,
Yeah.
Kronk, would you want to go through the portal as well?
Yes. Do they have a way over?
Yeah. Can you while this is going on? Can you have
Send
your
the turtle
turtle come
over?
pick us up?
Yeah.
Would that work?
Yeah, you can send Turtley
Okay.
to go. Just
Yeah. While that whole thing is happening. So we're hopping on the turtle. Be like, yeah. Check
I
out
will
this-
give you this. He's about to grab the snow cone. I want only you two to make me perception checks. Both. It's like both individually can do this to see if anyone gets it.
Perception?
Yeah.
17.
Okay.
17 as well because of
17,
reliable
17.
talent.
There is something almost in the air behind Abe. Shimmering. Not invisible, but abstractly ethereal.
crap, it's panic.
Okay.
Does he grab the snow cone?
He is going for the snow cone. I need you two
seeing-
to roll initiative by seeing this.
Yep, it's painful. I hate
That's
those guys so much.
That's also not steady. They're just
So. Okay. That was theirs. Here comes Abe. Yikes! Good lord. How does? Okay.
okay.
So that's gonna help.
So I got a 14.
I got a 14 as well.
Okay.
Crap.
Abe got an 18.
Good. So if he can grab
These
the coin
creatures
before they attack him.
Yeah.
got a 19.
Oh, please miss.
They are going to make a roll against him.
I will make. Can I take the shield reaction and like help?
He is too big a creature,
That's okay.
unfortunately. You would have to like be on that side against.
That's okay.
Most medium creatures is possible. Abe's got 21 hit points. Yeah, that's. You guys watch as the things seem to move down right in front of Abe's eyes. 2 rods, one in each eye, pierce through. Abe falls to the ground.
Do we see this happening?
You guys all went through the portal.
No, I didn't. I was going to wait until Jim.
All of you.
No, you didn't ask me if I went.
I'm
through
so
the portal.
sorry, but you did. Everyone was going. It was them. No one else could be close enough either. He is dying.
I was waiting
Can we
until Jim
heal him?
came through.
He is. Here's what I will say. Sure, you won't fall through the portal
Okay,
if that's what you want.
thank you.
I have to be totally mean now
That's fair.
because something bad's about to happen to Morph. Then, if you're not gone,
I still have
you're here.
some. Yes.
Yikes.
What is
This is an attack against
this? I
you.
still have invulnerability up, dude.
This is not the damaging kind. Morph, I need you to make me. Excuse me. You do not have invulnerability up. It has been well beyond the time limit.
It's past 10 minutes.
Yeah. From
Oh, well,
all
getting
the
the
time
gold and
getting
everything.
in, getting the gold, getting everything,
I mean, it
it's
took
been
us a
well
bit to
beyond
get
10,
into the
unfortunately.
Okay.
Invulnerability is gone.
That's fine.
This is, though, a Constitution saving throw, what you're going to have to do for me.
Okay.
Ugh.
17.
Doesn't beat the DC 21.
Okay.
Morph, you are now blinded completely. You cannot see anything that's going on. Please roll me initiative.
Now that's a 18.
18. Cool. So Morph, you will be going sooner. Abe,
Did I get a glimpse of
Falls.
what was blinding me?
no.
Alright.
Abe falls. I'm going to have to make a complete luck check. There's a possibility he falls into the water right now. Does not. Falls onto the rock, but is dying. Or, well, at 0. That happens from one, that happens from the other. Cool. That makes Abe before Morph. Okay. Morph, that is your turn. You are blinded, though.
Okay. I am going. I wish I could somehow get rid of blindness. That
You
would,
can dispel magic on yourself.
would that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna dispel
I remember
magic.
it took me
That's
the
your
whole
action.
fight with
Okay.
Norrington and the fighting
So
method
I'm
to
no
remember I
longer
could have
blind?
done that.
Nope.
I was really angry.
Cool. Did I see the creatures that attacked him?
You must have greater
I-
invisibility
Did I see the rods that were put through his eyes?
The only reason they see is they are right there. Whatever's happening right
the
now.
Are the rods still sticking out of his eyes? Did he fall face up?
Oh, the rods are out.
Okay.
His eyes
Is he
kind of are
face up?
bloody right now. Technically,
So he does have bloody eyes?
yeah. But
so
you
I
were,
can assume that something stabbed him in the eyes.
yeah.
Cool. I'm going to move 30 feet, and I'm going to use a bonus action and aim roughly towards where his head was.
Roll me disadvantage though.
That's fine.
completely.
I just want to try.
Yeah, no, you
Like,
can
I
definitely
guess
try.
That's a so that's a 4 plus 11. That's a 15.
Chronostars goes off, hits nothing.
Okay. And great.
So
If that was a bonus action, those Chronostars, you still have an action, don't you?
I did dispel magic.
Did dispel
that
magic
was
so you're not
nice.
blinded, yes. That will then make Jim then Mr. Incredible because you guys both got the same, but you have the higher dex.
I can lay on hands.
You can't. Oh my gosh.
If you want to just say something like, hey you there, give me your hand, and have him reach out.
Jim, it's your turn.
I will let him go first.
Lay
Cool.
on hands. I'm going to give him more than 1 hit point.
How many hit points
Give
do you
him 25.
25 hit points.
I would give him everything.
That's all. That's
Okay.
everything I have.
I'll be like, hey, big guy.
More if you're not blinded and you are magical, please make me a perception. Sorry, forgot to mention that.
Sorry. Go ahead. Keep going. Perception. 12.
12. You don't see it. Okay.
No, I don't.
So sorry.
It's okay.
I'm already giving a lot. I feel like
Yeah.
you should have been gone, but that's fair. You land. Abe is up.
Okay.
Jim, that would make
Okay.
your turn then.
Okay. I want to figure out how I word this.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I want to use deception.
Hey,
Okay.
you there, or
I'm just gonna be like, hey, big guy. I'm gonna like grab his big hand, kind of like help him lift it, and be like, taking this will make you feel better, and put his hand kind of in the sarcophagus.
But you have to do a strength check for that one.
That'd be. It's a bit of a
Well,
strength
I'm
and
trying-
deception.
Yeah, I'm trying to like deceive him so that he willingly.
His
moves it.
natural hand to do most of the work, but it's like
Yeah.
trying to help move it. So please give me both. I would like an athletics and deception. Deception obviously being the more important.
can I help?
No, because yeah, you already
laid
did.
on hands.
Yeah.
Could I with Jim? Could I hold my movement just to go to the turtle with him after I lay on hands?
Yes, it's that like once it's there and then we just hightail. Yeah.
It's a 13, just like moving his hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't do a lot because it's just like
But it gets it there.
getting it, dragging it up, using your full
Yeah.
movement, dragging it all the way to like the treasure chest.
Okay. And then
So
deception.
you'd be like closer down there.
19.
19. Abe is still blinking, having just been dead again. It's dying again.
Poor
Um,
guy.
I know how he feels.
Here's what's gonna happen.
At this point, a lot of us. do.
Morph, you did not see the scrying spell that has been here the whole time.
Wait, should I have done the perception check when I first came in?
Hang on.
That's why I gave it to you then. That
Hang
was the
on.
perception check too.
The whole time, like this whole encounter.
Yeah.
Was I ever within 10 or 15 feet of it?
It could be pretty far out of the way.
Yeah. I'm a bad guy. I'm being super mean tonight, and I'm
No.
watching you guys constantly now.
Yeah,
Morph,
Hades would be watching us at all
at
times.
the end
Especially
of
after finding
Jim's
out that the
turn,
spotter's still
All I'm pointing out is I've been pretty much everywhere in this cave. There was a very high chance I had gotten close enough for my blind sense to kick in.
Not necessarily.
he's been having turns to move the scrying. There's way I'm not letting you find me.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
No, yeah.
doing any more divine senses. My bad guys are bad guys. With that being said, one of my big bad guys is coming out. Here we go. Got 2 hit points. Here's what I'm gonna do. Appearing on a rock,
Hades cannon really.
With this music.
you see
Oh.
Hades appears. Keeping the big lug alive?
He seems too happy about that.
You want to keep doing this? You gonna curse him too? this all on yourselves. Points at this guy. Everyone make me dexterity saving throws. Oh, he's not intervening, but he can bring this place to the ground. He's going to, yes, triggering the lair action.
19.
19 fails.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 succeeds. We'll take half.
So close.
That's still, unfortunately, Mr. Incredible.
That's
That's
lethal.
gonna be.
Is still lethal for you.
Yeah.
Jim,
Okay. So
Abe's
I
gonna make
fail,
it.
but I have evasion.
you have evasion, so you'll take half. Abe takes dirty 17. That. Oh wait, no, he has advantage.
And he has
It's tech-
25 hit points.
He is still.
Did he
failing.
get the coin yet?
No. This is what's happening
Is
as
this gonna do double Mr. Incredible's new hit points? Are we about to
your max is
lose you?
1.
Yeah.
Still?
Oh, Fetch, you're dead, dude.
There
Yeah.
is
Nope.
the only chance of revivifying if you can run him through a portal, really.
How fast is that turtle?
I need those D12s back, actually. Those are some of the stalactites. I'm going to need 6 of them.
Take it all.
Yeah, thank you. 4,
Oh, crap.
6. Yeah,
They're
I'll
all
just-
your dice.
Oh, they're all my yeah,
Yeah.
okay. There we go.
Don't be bad.
10, 20, 30, 40. Plus. Jim, you are halving this,
Okay.
so you have 42 to 21.
This is gonna hurt.
So I'm at
Morph.
100.
Yep.
You take 42.
That's not as bad as I was expecting.
Mr. Incredible.
Can I use this shield reaction as well?
Throw the shield.
You're dead,
You
dude.
slip into unconsciousness.
Okay.
You are full dead.
Wait,
There's a
do
mid-
you have anything that brings you back at 1 hit point?
No.
No.
Are you sure? You're a fighter, right?
Empire, but 13th level fighter currently. Nothing high enough to do what fighters need.
Because we might be at 18 hit points, but he also has his power.
Here's what's gonna get rough though.
At 18.
Turtle
Yeah.
has to make a deck save.
Turtle's dead.
Turtle is gone.
Oh.
Dissolves into the
Fall through the
seawater.
portal so no one can help them.
Except
Abe
for
But like, I don't know
takes
if Morph has that kind of spell.
I
full
can
damage
I can
down.
do benign teleportation.
What
And
level
is down.
fighter
Make
are
them
you?
switch
13.
places with me, but that's it.
And that would put them right in the water. Because you can fly, but
Um,
they can't.
30 feet.
What kind of
I
fighter?
might be able to get them far enough.
That was Hades' turn as he
defense.
appears.
Like, what's your subclass?
Oh, your subclass? I can tell you right now. Mr. Incredible, you are a champion fighter.
Yes.
No,
There's
that's
nothing. There's nothing, dude.
Oh.
the portal is going to appear right on the island next to you.
Oh, so
You
Lisa's
see
closer,
this
'cause he's dead.
as these 2 imps appear. One red, one blue. Horns, pitchforks still dripping with blood.
pain and panic.
Pain and panic. You see Hades just, terrible caving, really. Poor Levistus. Brought about by your own stalactites. Shame, buddy.
Levistus, yeah.
Shame. You see Hades looking at the unconscious body on the floor. Well, Pain, you get an upgrade. As pointing at Pain, you see Pain grows, muscles start bulging. As Pain giggles, snapping the portal into existence. Hades,
Okay, he's the ruler. Of
thank goodness we had someone to take over. Better get out. He's looking straight at you, Jim. Just take the corpse. I'll give you that.
I'm gonna message Jen. We've got to go.
I wait for Morph to get over.
Doesn't take too long. I'm always watching now.
You haven't used your smite at all.
You're not here, Carl.
Kronk, you would need to because you have.
You've used Crusader Mantle, but that's a 4th
No,
level.
I haven't used
Oh, sorry.
Crusader Mantle.
No, you did. 'Cause you
That was one of the first things you did. That's what was
Oh, that's
giving
right,
Jim
that's right.
and
you
Hook some of
used-
those
You
radiants.
used Revivify once, so you used 2. You have one
Yes.
3rd level spell left.
So you can
Which-
revivify Mr. Incredible.
If you take Mr. Incredible now
Yeah.
directly, and you've got the diamonds, I will say, you even have your diamond on you.
Yeah.
It would immediately be able to work.
Just want to make sure I had that capability to bring him back if they don't.
Yeah.
Here, I'll give you a timer. You've got 30 seconds of like the natural time before Mr. Incredible expires. Ace is Okay,
I'll just pull him through. There's nothing I can
Yeah.
do. I'm gonna spit at at the ground near Hades.
at the ground. Yeah. Clever. You see, taking through Hades.
What color is his hair?
Oh, lovely teal blue right now. As you
I'm
pass
gonna-
through.
Minor illusion. A coin falling into Levista's hands from the thing.
Sure.
Just give him a panic attack while we're
Give him panic attack. As you pass through, Kronk, Thumbelina, Jasmine, you see, before you even really blink into existence, Jim appears, blood drain.
Kronk.
Jim, you got a huge
We
cut.
need to revivify
Mr. Incredible's
now.
on the ground
We
What
need to revivify
happened?
now.
Kronk.
Okay, okay. Alright. I'm
You-
gonna do my thing. I'm gonna cast Revivify.
Mr. Incredible, you're back full hit points. Not just one, as now that you've left the layer of hell, you're back to your normal maximum.
Worth a shot.
That was very scary, and you should be dead.
You
You're
should
so
be dead.
lucky you're alive.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I just?
I think we definitely gave Hades a run for his money on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, he was pissed enough to show up,
We
so yeah.
almost brought Levistus back.
All of you see, looking around this new layer of hell.
What was that?
No more detours, please.
No more detours. We can't afford that.
Let's go.
That was a detour.
Oh god.
This
You
is
see
what, layer
though,
6?
in this 6th layer, looking around, you are all within a jail cell. Wrought iron bars
This looks familiar.
running down the extent of a long, long
Speak for
corridor.
yourself, I don't get caught.
As
And
walking
silver
up,
is not always
you
smart.
see a woman, very demonic though in nature, horns, looks through, sees you all. You see her hair is pulled into a tight bun, spectacles, and like smart, very like reddish pantsuit, clipboard. Imagineers, on time. Welcome. We'll have you processed in no time. Hello, sister. Welcome to the 6th layer.
What?
That's where we're going to end tonight's session, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for
I'd
playing.
like to talk with my lawyer.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time.